Greetings and welcome to the 1-6 Scale Man probably presents another episode of You Know What It Is, man. It is Comic Book Talk with Friends on a Monday night. I'm your host, Leo Rockwell, for the 1-6 Scale Man YouTube channel. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you're always up to date as to what we got going on over here on the channel. Of course, I am not here by myself. I have an esteemed, incredible panel. We got some things that we're going to be talking about tonight. Jedi Kid, man, what's going on with you, brother? How you doing, man?
Another great day in the neighborhood, man. Beginning of a new school week. I just started a new golf program with some veterans today. That was pretty cool. So some veterans out there. If you're looking to play golf or learn how to play golf or whatever, it's something you can sign up for in your local, I guess, golf association is called PGA Hope. It's for vets that want to learn how to play. So I had a good time with them boys today. It was hot as hell out there for a little while, but other than that, good day, man. Good day.
Yeah,
good day.
Definitely, bro. Appreciate that. As always, man. So glad to have you here.
Mm-hmm.
As always, next up, we got Mr. Prop in the building. What's going on with you, brother?
Man, just chilling, baby. Just trying to live life, man. Happy to be here. Thank you very much.
So look, he done lost a little weight. Now he don't want to talk.
No. I done fixed the camera. Yeah. My camera is in widescreen. That's me all sweet. It's back to normal.
Hollywood shit.
Yeah.
Simmons.
Thank you and good night. God bless you and good night.
Good night.
That's what I was going for.
Word,
that's
bro.
what I was going for. Yeah, man. Dude, I got nothing, man. It's been a slow week, dog. I don't watch that Aliens joint twice.
Yeah.
And that's all I've been doing this week. It's like,
Alien Earth is
watch
fire.
this again.
Oh, hold up. That
Crazy,
weapons is whack. I'm sorry, yeah. Weapons is whack.
You're tripping, Jay.
I ain't seen
you are tripping now.
Whack.
Hey, why you bring that up on my segment, man?
I'm sorry.
Wait till your face come up.
Whack.
Yeah, we gotta talk, man.
You're triggering people, man.
We'll talk. Hey, what's going on, B, man? What's going on with you, brother? You good?
Had a good weekend. Chilling with the family this weekend, working on a bunch of art, prepping for a con I got going on next week here in Harrisburg. Harrisburg Pop and Comic show. So if you're in the area, come check me out. Table B18. So I've been just getting prints and getting new artwork ready for that. So just grinding, getting these Fantastic Four pieces all finished up, and working on some layouts for some new stuff for the weekend, prints ready, all that good stuff. Hit the beach a little bit this Saturday, just enjoy some family time, and then just been reading all day Sunday. So I've been just trying to catch up because I'm so far behind, but I must have read like 25 books on Sunday, just blazing through them. So I'm looking forward to catching up and just getting into talking comic books again, because we haven't in a minute. So we'll probably be digging into that a little bit tonight. I'm excited for the artist of the week, and I'm excited to talk about some of the movie news we got going on, because there's a lot going on, man. I mean, I seen the thumbnail and my God, there's like so much stuff that it's not even on there that.
Yeah, well, one of the biggest things that I wanted to kind of talk about before we even kind of pop off in here is that the news, man. Marvel or the MCU is completely pulled out of Atlanta, bro. The Atlanta studios. They're now actually over in the UK.
What?
Yeah, they pulled completely out, bro. What? No, it makes a lot of sense. Because if you think about it, bro, there's been an upcharge in Atlanta. One of the biggest things that they were basically running into, bro, was just not off of property itself, but it was also even the simple fact that over here, they have to source Medicaid and stuff like that to pretty much everybody, bro. Everybody on set and everything. On top of that, bro, the cost of production now is actually going up in Atlanta.
Yeah.
On top of that, bro, tariffs for materials and all that is incredibly crazy. So this was what was going to actually happen. So what they did was they pulled up, uprooted. That's why you think that they've been filming Spider-Man over there in Glasgow, because of the simple fact that it's cheaper to be there, bro. Yeah, so they've uprooted. So that is going to be basically a plug hole. It will punch a hole in Atlanta studios right now because, again, that was their major clientele. You know what I mean? One of the production, the actual set producers who was hard to book. Now she's struggling to make ends meet, bro. She's pulling from her savings and all that because she can't really afford it. Whereas she was overbooked. She was like, look, I had to turn certain things down. Now it's completely changed. It's been that way now for a while. And
the tariffs ain't going to affect nothing. Tariffs ain't going to be bad.
But you know what? Right?
You think it doesn't, but if you think about it, bro, it won't
everything, dog.
No, he's being sarcastic.
Yeah.
But bro, you know what? And not to bring up the specific. I'm not going to bring up the specifics of the politics. But people are going to benefit from that. Like there are people here in this state that are angry that Hollywood is here, that they were shooting here because they thought it was
they wanted.
You know what I'm saying? So, yo, it's real.
But they gonna see the money. The money gonna be lost, and Hollywood is gone.
But listen to that, yo. These cats are so strung up on power. Yeah, they don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, so which one do they? That's my opinion, and I've witnessed it. But you're absolutely right on a more down to earth, relatable issue.
The restaurants,
tons of jobs, man. People moved.
It's tons of jobs.
People moved here for that kind of stuff, man. Right. The restaurant, yo, I know a business owner got a pizza shop in downtown,
and that's what they were talking about.
That shop open.
That's what they were talking about. They were talking about that people that actually would come over there. And if there's no production and stuff like that, after production, they would go to these restaurants, local restaurants within the area, and they were supporting those restaurants. That's what was keeping them afloat. And now that they've moved out, why do you think that they've basically been filming? Like they've been recreating New York over there in the UK.
That shit is crazy.
I didn't realize it, bro. Yeah, because they would usually be doing New York here. Yep.
Yeah, bro. It's absolutely nutty as to what's going on over there, bro. But
we got Warner Brothers. We know what's my boy Tyler Perry ain't gonna go nowhere.
Well, no, Tyler he's cool.
And hopefully they still use studios. So I wonder what the extent of them leaving out because I feel like they've been shooting, but they still use the studios green screen stuff.
Everything
we're doing that
overseas right now, bro.
Man,
Cat Williams pulled a Tyler Perry. He bought my old fort that I trained at Fort McCullough in Alabama.
Was that a Confederate?
Yep. He bought
them names.
McCullough.
Man, dope, bro. Yeah, dope, bro.
So now he got that whole big ass base. So I wonder what he gonna do with that. He bought that. You know what I mean? But it's just like if it's cheaper to go overseas, then why stay here and shoot?
Bro, if you think about it, bro, like if business wise, what people basically say it's not really a smart idea. No, it's as from a business standpoint. And then on top of that, bro, considering the simple fact that lately the MCU has been hemorrhaging money, bro. Like they're with these big, they're budgeting big, but they're not really making this money back. You know what I mean? And here's the thing. I was thinking about this today. It would have been smart. It would have been smart and more of an investment. And this is how stupid I think the whole situation is. It would have been smart, more than an investment, if they put like 80 million. You can put between 70 to 80 million dollars in a Blade film and make double.
Bet.
Yeah. Easy. Easy.
Yo, just from hearing the name Blade, people are gonna go see this shit.
Bro,
you got the OG out there like that?
Yeah, bro. Like it's. Oh, he got the OGs.
Oh, he got. Whoa, my bad, bro. Prop messed me up with He-Man out there. Adam. I see.
Oh yeah, dog. Oh yeah.
Oh, you wilding tonight? That's what's up.
I'm trying to clean my table up so I ain't.
Yo, Benny tried to be real quiet with that big ass Ben Grimm, dog. That shit is fire, bro.
Yeah, we gonna pull that up.
Dope.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
I almost fell out my seat.
Yo, that cat rolled that joint out like an album too. He been rolling one a week, man. One
hit a week.
Yeah, bro.
One hit a week.
He put it out there, and yeah.
Bro, the eyes look so lifelike, bro. Like if you blink, motherfucker, like he's looking at you and shit. Like the eyes.
Yeah.
That's what getting me.
Who said Pedro? What's Pedro talking about? That didn't happen for Blade Trinity. Blade Trinity was shot in Canada, right?
I think so.
I know they filmed part of 3. here in Harrisburg by.
Oh, did they?
Or referenced it. No, they just had 3 Mile Island. That was right. That's right.
Wasn't the first one done in like Pittsburgh or something? Blade one?
Detroit, right? Detroit.
Oh, Detroit.
I'm not really sure. That I would have.
Did it take place in Detroit? Yeah,
bro. Blade would make them so much money, though.
It would make them money, bro, hand over fist, and I think it would have been a better opportunity for them. But again, what I'm talking about, they should start choosing some of these, just like with. I mean, I don't know, and I would definitely want to see the budget for Brand New Day, because the thing is, if it's a more grounded movie, then I think you can budget it a certain way that would make sense. But because of the cast of characters that they're using, we already know where it's going to actually be. But my point is, bro, like Hollywood is imaging. It went from Hollywood, it went from California, Hollywood, to Atlanta, and now Atlanta overseas.
Yeah,
I mean, that's just the way it is, bro. Like, you got to go where it's cheaper for you, because over there you got to keep in mind where this over in England, Canada, Australia, bro. These motherfuckers, they get free Medicaid. You know, unless you do private, you can pay for private, but you're getting free Medicaid.
Oh, overseas, yeah.
I mean, we don't know ones that haven't really adopted that. So again, it makes more sense for them. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro, it's not a good look, but what are we gonna do?
It's because our Comic-Con, we got
bro, these
Comic-Cons here ain't like San Diego. Like San Diego, everybody goes to.
Yeah.
Here, our Comic-Cons have been big because these people are shooting here. Like Walking Dead, every show and movie that's shooting here, them cats is at them cons. You know what I'm saying? Damn. So even on the collect, even on that tip, dude, it's gonna be.
Yo, just imagine if those studios leave Atlanta, they're gonna be hit, dog. They're gonna be.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They're already hit. That's the thing. Sure. That was the whole point. Like, they're already hit. Right now,
that's money, man. Suits, man. And you can't even. I mean, you can't even say. You can't just stay just for staying, bro. It's a money game for them, man. So,
hey, look at all the mom and pop shops are gonna be affected, bro. All the little sub shops.
Yo, 100%, man. Man, my boy said Ron Howard was coming. I don't know what he was filming, but Ron Howard was coming in there every day. Pizza shop, you know what I'm saying? Just had New York pizza style. They started in New York with it, man. So it's that New York style pizza.
Damn,
bro, we was up there all the time, man. And
it's a
they was gonna close down during the pandemic, man. And everybody, them people coming in there saved it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just one story, just one anecdotal story, man. But
that's like it's.
Charlie said Blade was filmed in U.S., UK, Canada, and Russia. I didn't know that.
It was filmed in so many different places. But my point with Blade is, it's the simple fact that the budget was so low; it wasn't as high, bro.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. So they budgeted money a certain way, and it made especially the first and the second, at least made a certain amount of money for a movie that is highly anticipated for Marvel. I think it would have made sense for them to start with those particular films. You're going in with characters. I'm not saying that they're not important characters. But people are still stuck on the earlier slate that was never touched.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, there's certain things that you promised that was never really fulfilled. And now this is.
Hey, can I ask y'all something though?
Yeah.
Can I ask you, even on that tip?
Yeah.
Marvel doing, because I love the first one. I'm excited about what Marvel's going to do with Blade, but I love the first one.
Yeah.
And even Daredevil. Let's even take Daredevil. All right. They kind of made it more grounded. But think about what they did in She-Hulk. I was scared they were going to do that to Blade. Like, make it like Blade was cheap. It was martial arts, very grounded. You had a couple of visual effects. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As much as I'm happy that he's back with Marvel again, I was scared what they were going to do if they Marvel-fy it. You know what I'm saying? Like to make him make sense. In a world where Thor exists. And you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you guys think about that? Like, I don't know if I'm crazy, because I know he's Marvel Comics.
Well, but see, I was getting ready to ask the question too on that same note. Like, do you think that on the Blade shit too? Like, are they just gonna throw him in Doomsday somewhere? Like, surprise. You know what I'm saying? I would hate that if they did that, but it's like they have to do something.
I don't think in that space right now it's something that they'll do because they're not absolutely ready for it. Like they're not ready to pull that off. Not now. Not now.
Now, prop that was obviously take away all the production and delay issues. One of my fears for Blade would obviously have been the grit and grime, because we worried about that with Moon Knight, and Moon Knight completely transitioned in a different way and made it this beautiful, brilliant psychological thriller. But Blade doesn't have that aspect to transition to, where you can forgive it for not having the fights and the blood, right? So what happens when they try to be cute with Blade out of thin air? Like you can do different things with Moon Knight to avoid. Like I wanted to see the blood and grime and action and the fighting with Moon Knight and that shit, and they just leaned heavy on that other shit, and they kind of
exactly
Blade, right?
Because it started out.
You can't hide with Blade without looking really bad. Like there's nowhere to hide. Like Blade is not, love him, but he's not a complex character where you want to deep dive in his past. Nobody gives a fuck, man. They want to see him fight vampires. That's it. Simple. Like if you want to tell us a little bit of story, cool. But you spend any more than like 30-40 minutes cumulatively over the course of the film on that shit, and people are going to be upset. People are going to a Blade film to like the same reason they go to a Jackie Chan or Jet Li or John Wick.
To see him kick ass.
If they did a John Wick 2 or 3 or whatever, and they spent any amount of significant amount of time telling us, you know, him with his family and kid, like nobody wants. They want to see.
You know what's a good?
They want to see clever kills.
Another good example, Vinny, is Shang-Chi.
Yeah,
I thought like it was ground. I didn't. The third act they kind of went. That was an example of them going. But I still like the movie. Don't get me. I still loved it. But it was like
a great job knowing that people. His selling point is martial arts. They did a really good job of giving you martial arts. Now they got a little too cute at the end.
At the end, very end, right?
Yeah, but they still give you a whole bunch throughout it. That was why it's one of the gems since Endgame. But with Blade, part of everything that we've heard that's been part of the delays is the script is this, the script is doing this weird shit with his daughter, with his family, with all these other people. Why are we dealing with anybody but Blade and vampires? It's so because writings on the wall that they were trying to do Marvel-fy it, trying to do some fancy shit. And it's like, y'all overthinking it. It's like y'all shooting yourselves in the foot. Nobody wants to see all this cute shit. It's Blade. You got so many other characters who are better suited for a character study. Blade is not the one for a fucking character study.
Right.
Because from what I'm understanding, he's only a continuation of Wesley's Blade, right? It's like a new version.
Yeah, it's a reboot. Yeah, it's a reboot.
I don't want to see Wesley's Blade either, man. That shit is so fucking.
He's old.
No. I'm just saying, no, not Wesley himself. I'm just saying he's only a continuation of what Wesley put out.
It's not a continuation. It's not. No.
I don't think it will be a continuation. Reboot. It'll be their own thing. Yeah.
Man, listen, bro. We don't have to get. We really don't have to get. Wesley Snipes. Blade. I mean, it's chances are. I don't think we will. Mahershala is just kind of iffy. I mean, but I'm saying it again, bro. I mean, we could. I think that we can definitely get a Blade somehow. There's a way.
Listen.
There's a way for us to get a Blade, bro. And I think
I'm ready for this.
I think this would work, bro. I think this one right here.
I think
Vinny, man. I can already hear.
Look, and his Blade.
I can already hear, man, the light skin jokes coming out.
Listen, it's not his Blade. He's so cool. He wears 2 sets of sunglasses. Like, I gotta go bang bang with my Blade.
I think this is the Blade, bro. Look at the Red said Blade. He said Blade. I'm just saying, bro.
One said Blade, bro.
They can
do way more with this version, man. I'm with it.
Look at he said, "God damn." Bro, looking for it.
Oh my God.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm ready, bro. I'm ready for that.
He said Vinny got two shades.
I'm ready.
Yo,
You not one off, it's another pair.
Yeah,
that's what I said. That you know you're cool. You can wear 2 pairs of shades.
2 pairs of shades, bro. Like
that's a whole nother. That's a whole nother cool.
Yeah,
that's a whole nother cool right there.
It's just cool, bro. He just flipped one off. Yeah,
that's cool. That's cool right there, bro.
Took one off. There's another one there, bro.
God damn.
I got you, Vinny, man. I'm gonna send you the vest.
He ready with the vest.
See,
it's too big for me, man. It looks like I'm being buried in infant clothes when I wear it. But we'll sew it. We'll adjust it for you, man.
I got the katana. I got the katana upstairs.
Look, I had to make up for last week, bro, because I ain't get him last week. It had to happen this week. Somehow.
My Blade movie will probably still wind up coming out before.
Listen.
Hey, even if it don't come out, it's gonna come out before it come out.
Listen, bro. Yo, if it come out before, I go pay to see it, dog.
Yo, hey, that Photoshop picture you just put up is more post production than Disney has done. We ain't even seen a picture of our boy's Blade.
Bruh, in like 6 years.
Hey, we just heard a voice.
Hashtag Blade.
Yo. Lyle did more production than Disney has done in 6 years.
Yeah.
In 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It took him longer to find a picture of me sunglasses.
Come on. Hey, they told me his voice was in Internals. I don't believe him.
At the end, at the end.
Nah. It was there.
It wasn't.
I believed it at that time. I'm starting not to believe it. I'm just trying to work my mind. Because it might not be Blade anymore. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah.
Anyway, before we kind of jump in here really quick, because I want to say what up to the chat in just a few moments, but you know we always do, man. We got to pay homage, especially to the place where we get a lot of our collectibles. I love this chat, bro. The greatest chat ever, bro. Straight up, the greatest chat ever, bro. I love everybody in the chat, bro, because they get it popping. They keep us entertained. So good to see Loco Lou in the building, man. It's so good to see you here as well. We got Mark Lee in the building, who's currently just fresh off. Oh, shout out to you, Mark Lee, too, man. Again, man, you and Tiana Taylor, bro. I just watched your movie last night too. What's it called on Netflix? What's it called? Rebel Ridge. Did a good job, brother.
Ooh, boy.
Good job, brother. Mark Lee, Rebel Ridge, man. Movie, you already know, bro. Anyway, man.
Yeah, this boy got jokes for everybody.
The Black Rambo.
I'm just saying,
Black
bro.
Rambo.
I'm just saying, man. Anyway,
Black Rambo.
Got to give a shout out first off to my man Ray over there at Underground Figures. It's Underground Ray all day, every day. Making sure that we have everything we need, man. No NRD shipping and handling is definitely reasonable. Sign up for that newsletter. She will always up to date as to what we got going on over here on the channel, man, as we always do. So definitely, he'll always make sure that you have the figures that you need. Again, on top of that, you're up to date. Create yourself an account, because I'm telling you, you never know when it might be free shipping or a discount code on the figure of choice, man. He got some goods coming up. Matter of fact, let me do this right now, because he'll hit me up and be like, "Hey, Lael, man, refresh your screen, brother." So I just refresh the screen. Code. Yeah, bro. Like if you hit him up and create that account, make sure that you stay in it now, man. That's my man Ray over there at Underground Figures. You already know, and it's a tale of two Rays. My man Ray over there at Hawk Wars Toys is Hawk Wars Ray. Always make sure that you have everything that you need. Also, congratulations once again to the winner of Figure Flex Friday, the one and only, the Booty King, Dockinator, pulled out a win, bro. He pulled out a win. And he won the figure over there, Figure Flex Friday, man. So shout out to him. And this is courtesy of Hawk Wars Toys. So shout out to Hawk Wars.
Doc be cheating, man.
He be cheating, bro, but you know how I be. But definitely, man, shout out to him. And also Hawk Wars Toys. It gives you a nice little care package, comic book stickers, the works, everything that you need to proceed. Hit him up, tell him I sent you over there. He got your back. I'm telling you, you see all these Grail pieces, things that you don't actually have in your collection. He has it for you. That Wanda, that in-game Wanda Artisan Edition, trust me when I tell you, it's incredible. So definitely hit him up. He'll take care of you as he always does. Also, we got to give a shout out to my man Jacob over there at Comic Relief Comic Collectibles. It's not just about the figures, man, but it's also about the source material. Again, comics, everything that you need. So hit him up, man. He'll definitely take care of you as he always does. Also, got to give a super duper shout out to my man Brian Wong over there at Mod Your Case, Mod Your Space, man, coming through definitely when you need him, man, especially when it comes to these different options here. Now, I have this mono here, but if you go through his collection, you get a chance to see the Modu cases, different options that you get a chance to choose from. You just scroll through. But anyway, head on over and tell him I sent you. He'll take care of you. Also, Tina Cruz, El Diluvio. Look at now. Here's the thing. She did another Wanda. I got to pull this up if I can refresh the screen. I don't know if she put it up yet. Here it is. I think she did. Yep, she did another Wanda, bro. Look at her work.
Damn.
Look at her work, bro. Look at her work, bro. Like, I mean, she's effing phenomenal, bro, when it comes
and she got it so it'll stay like that forever, bro.
Ever, bro. Forever. She does such a great job, bro. Nice little care package you get with it, man. I'm telling you, she is so sick.
I might have to
figure, man. You got to, bro, because she's crazy with it, man. She's crazy with it, and she does such a great job. I've already gotten, let me see here, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces from her so far, man. So she definitely does incredible work. Hit her up, tell her I sent you, and she'll make sure that you have everything that you need. Last but not least, now, look, y'all. I mean, Vinny be trying to slide through real quick, and he doesn't put all the important shit on the store page yet. He just does little teasers. And if y'all don't think, bro, this is one of, and I'm not saying it just because it's like one of my best friends, man, but I'm fucking sorry. Hands down, this is one of the best fucking Ben Grimms I have ever seen.
Yeah.
Period.
You gotta give him props.
Hands fucking down, bro. This shit is fucking phenomenal, bro. All the way down to the eyes, bro. This looks better than some of the comic iterations, bro.
Bro, like, you look. It's the eyes, bro. Like the eyes over everything.
But it's the shading. The thing is that you look at each. It's a complete package, but it's the shading and the detail that he's put in the stone and make it look so realistic, bro. I don't know how he did it. I don't even want the motherfucker tell me how he did it.
This boy woke up in the morning.
You gotta
grab one of them cookies. Grab one of them cookies.
He grabbed one of them cookies, bro, and was like, "Yo,
went to work.
My bitches with the cookies and the milk." And then he just sat down and just did this shit, bro.
Eating cookies.
This shit is absolutely phenomenal, bro. Yeah, like man. This is fucking looking for us. He was like, "Damn, bro, yeah, bro."
Yeah.
Bestseller said, "Yo," Best Eater said, "Dope." You already know.
It's the eye.
That photo, bro.
That's funny as hell.
Yo, my man Brandon Salas said, "Beautiful work, Blade."
Yeah.
But nah, man, this shit is super duper dope.
Yeah, that's dope, bro.
Hey, Vinny, you got like a depth of field thing going on with the body too, right?
Yeah.
Am I seeing that? Yeah, that's
dope.
I
try to make the body look out of focus.
Oh, I see it around the edges of the head too.
Yeah, the body out of focus, but everything else is
look at Lee Lou said, I am at loss for words, brother. Yeah, it is. It's fucking phenomenal, bro. One of the best Ben Grimms I've ever seen. Like literally incredible.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Like this could be a cover. It's just a cover in itself, bro. Like straight up. Like that's how incredible it is, man. But anyway, man, tell them what's going on at the store, bro. What's up, man? And you know motherfuckers is gonna want to see that Ben Grimm over there pretty soon, bro.
Yep. Yeah, I have my last con was July 20th. We're coming up on August 20th, and I have eight pieces that I've done since then. I got the Mr. Terrific, the Fantastic Four versus Galactus Part 1 and 2. There's a Wonder Woman, and then I did 4 headshots of the Fantastic Four. I was going to just leave it as the Fantastic Four versus Galactus, but I just really wanted to do. I had so much fun drawing Ben in the Galactus fight that I wanted to do a headshot, and then I just felt compelled to just do all 4 of them. And I had a lot of fun.
Because you also did the other day. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Did you do a read? You did read already?
Yeah, I did all 4 of them.
He's gonna do Blade next, bro, because he just
gotta draw that. You gotta draw that.
Joe, he's gonna make sure that the blade is but no, he actually did read. I'm gonna pull that up here too. He did read the other day, so he definitely did.
Oh yeah, he did do that.
And I love the chalkboard in the background, bro.
Yeah,
that shit is absolutely phenomenal, bro. So I'm loving that as well. So yeah, killed it with the whole Fantastic 4 vibe, man. You know, as always. But yeah, this Again, yeah, man.
These will be up on the site after this weekend because I just finished getting back from the printers today, so I want to have them up there too prematurely. So they'll all be up on the site by the end of the weekend, and I got buy two get one free on regular prints. But yeah, those will all be up there. Just grinding, getting as much stuff together ready for as con as possible, and I've just been having a lot of fun working with pastel and black paper. So this is all like a new medium for me. So I've obviously just been having a lot of fun with it and stretching my limits and seeing what different stuff that I could do with the medium. And I'm having a lot of fun with the results of the different textures and stuff I'm getting. So when I did the Fantastic Four piece, I felt like I had an idea that Ben was going to be a lot of fun because just it naturally lends itself to great looking texture and Ben is obviously with the rocks is all about texture. So I had a lot of fun doing that. And you'll see all those up on the site by the end of the week. And appreciate the support and love to everybody.
Yeah, definitely, bro. You killed it with this one. Absolutely fantastic. Again, if you're looking for the store content, head on over there to his Instagram page. The link to his store is right there, man. I mean, definitely worth kind of diving into and finding, man, because again, it's incredible work, bro. We got a lot of people out there saying such a fan of your work. As always, man, some incredible stuff as well, man. But again, if you're looking for it, he got it, and you don't have to look too far, man. So definitely appreciate that for real. Yeah, man, we got some things to get into. We're gonna actually get into shortly here. We got to talk about Romita Jr. Here in just a few moments, man, because it's definitely worth kind of mentioning. But I want to kind of talk about something else here, just kind of briefly. Without getting into too much, because I don't want to glaze too much beyond it, but we got so there was some news that broke the other day that part of the reasons why Doomsday has been delayed. There's been a couple of reasons why, but they're saying the reason why it's been delayed is because Robert Downey Jr. on set, he was behind the scenes while someone was dressed in the suit, in the armor, and he was the one that was doing the actual voiceovers, but he felt as though that for a while it wasn't working. So they had already been shooting for like over 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or almost a month or 2 months time. But they had to go back to formula, which he basically wanted to go back and put himself in the suit to make it work. Now, my question to you guys is that level of perfection a problem? Do you think that it's more of just more like in his own hubris and, just being like that person? Do you think that would be the case, that it would be more problematic? And they said that basically he's also clashing. Now, the rumor is that he's clashing with some other actors that are on there as well, because they're saying that he's more like a prima donna when it comes to production. I want to start with you, Prop Wiz, first. Do you think that that's more of a problem, or is it, is it more like, okay, if it's about you as a character, you want to be more invested to make sure it works?
Who are we talking about again?
Robert Downey Jr.
RDJ.
Okay, my bad. Jesus, it was so unprofessional of me. I missed the first part.
Cut it out, man.
Dude, is this something he did on the other movies? This is the first time he's kind of heard.
But he's always been a perfectionist about his characters.
Yeah,
right.
Look at Tropic Thunder. Look at Iron Man. He's always been like that. But everything he does, he does that. You feel me?
Yeah,
Tropic Thunder, baby.
Bro, I really can't say, dude. I'm gonna tell you why, because I think my answer is gonna be biased regardless, because I'm still not 100% on board with Robert Downey Jr. even being in this movie.
Bro. Speak your space, Chief.
So it's You know what I mean? It's like I don't want this dude ruining or stopping or slowing things down, because right now I'm not convinced he should be here playing. With that being said, dude is a phenomenal actor. If it's not bringing, and these are all reports, right? None of this has been verified.
It hasn't been necessarily. We got Bloomer in the building, bro.
What's up, man?
What up? Happy Monday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm not even saying it. What's going on with you, bro? You good?
Chilling, man. Blessed to be here with my brothers, man. Another week, another set of responsibilities that knocked down, man. But I'm here. I'm happy to be here on Monday.
Definitely, bro. Appreciate having you here, man, as always, man. But no, go ahead. We're gonna get to you in just a few minutes here, Bloom. But just go ahead, Prop, man. What's your thoughts, bro?
Yeah, bro. I mean, of course, anytime you got someone who is a genius, you're gonna want them to have the room to cook, as the kids say. You know what I'm saying? So, but if it's bringing the other, because you know what name crosses my mind? What's my boy Edward Norton? When they said he couldn't work on it.
Yeah. I got another one.
You know what I mean? So that's popping in my mind, where and Edward Norton is a genius. He's good at his job. He's good at his craft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Again, the only thing that makes RDJ different is that he's been through this already. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of weird. It's weird to hear, That's why I asked if it was verified, bro, because I don't even know it. That part doesn't sound right. You know what I'm saying? Because he's definitely a champion.
It's trades that are basically talking about it. But here's the thing, bro. We know how the trades work. You know what I mean? So they'll report on certain things because it makes sense to them. You know what I mean? It's a lot of it is to be within that zeitgeist for clicks and stuff like that. I'm of two spaces. One, okay. If he chooses to be that person to say, look, because I'm voicing this particular character, it's just not matching up. The emotion, it's not emoting the emotions that I would want this character to bring about. If there's an expectation for me to make this character believable, then I would want to be the person that's actually more so in a suit doing it with the emotions, because I'm looking at it from behind and I'm like, this definitely doesn't really work.
Right.
But at the same time, also being mindful that there are other people out here that have to adhere to certain schedule. So they might have other projects that might have been pushed as well because of it. You know what I mean? Or just depending. They might have been on a tight schedule. We don't know how it works. But this is the space that we're in where these conversations are being had about whether or not, it's how it works. So I'm not sure. I don't want to be that person to say it's true, because we don't know. We just know based off of what some of content creators and some of the people that are quote unquote insiders are pretty much spreading. So right now we just don't know. And on top of that, considering the simple fact that just a few weeks ago they finished the third act as far as the script. Right. So there might be some changes that needed to happen in order to make this thing work. But I'm gonna leave you last because I know your thoughts are detailed and calculated. Jedi Kid, aka man, Mr. Buttersworth in the kitchen. Well, what's going on with you, man?
I think I respect RDJ for what he's doing. I mean, when it comes to his characters, the boy is that's just how he is. He wants perfection when he's working.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Cavill. Cavill was the same way with Superman and the same way with The Witcher, and got in trouble for both because he was just too OD obsessive with what the characters' traits were, how they walked, how they talked.
Yeah.
So I can see Robert Downey Jr. doing the same exact thing. I mean, he's always been like that. You know what I'm saying? He's got some people gave him flack for it, some people respect him for it, but the man's a perfectionist.
And he's just not. It proves that he's not phoning it in.
Right.
Plain and simple, bro.
Right.
Like he's doing this because he really wants the character. Because here's the thing, bro. We know This is fucking Doom, bro. It's
right.
There's a lot of people that obviously don't want him to play this role.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
You know what I mean? They don't.
I know he's heard that.
Right.
So
I know
he's heard that. He's in a zeitgeist where people are pretty much doubting his space.
Right.
So for him, it's just like, yo, I cannot fuck this up.
Right.
We can't fuck it up because it's a lot on the line, and we have to make the character believable. So if he's stepping in saying that, look,
right now.
Fantastic Four was hemorrhaging certain money, even though it was good, it just wasn't there. I watched Thunderbolts yesterday, bro. Shit's still fucking good. I don't give a fuck with nobody. Said that.
I love Thunderbolts, bro.
But well, that's the crazy thing. Ain't nobody said Thunderbolts is whack. That's the crazy thing about
say it's
some
whack.
of these movies.
It's just, and they didn't say, they're just.
It's like it's good.
They're not, but they're not.
It's not doing.
But they're not giving Thunderbolts the props that it deserves. Thunderbolts is a really good movie, bro. Like
they're looking at the box office sales.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like when you think about it, he has to be this way. Like I would expect, I would want pretty much every actor on the set to care as much and be like, well, look, if we're doing this, it's beyond just the paycheck, bro. It's for the studio itself as well. So if that's the truth, again, there's two sides to every fucking story, but people are going to tell the side that brings them the most clicks and gives them the most attention. So
because
they're gonna tell us story when there ain't no story anyway. I mean, this movie's gonna be, being made for quite some time. So they're gonna pull whatever story they can, man. But I will point out, man, Robert Downey Jr. is close with the two directors as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it is in the it's in the realm of probability that it could be a script thing. He could be, I think he's that close to them dudes. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely possible.
That he can step up and say what he needs to say. I
But
get it,
man. But you gotta know that, well, we all know, and I know he knows that when he revealed himself to that San Diego Comic-Con audience, he know everybody wasn't gonna feel him being Doom from being Iron Man for so long. So he's working. I think he's working overly and utterly harder on this character because of the fact that he knows the press is going to come with him portraying Doom.
Yeah.
He knows it. At some points when you're trying to perfect something, or you're trying to do something to a T, where you're making no mistakes, you have to be a dick sometimes. I mean, you have to. In the military, you can't have a unit be half-assed if you're going out to go fight somebody. You got to train them, and you got to be hard on them. I mean, it's a part of it. So the same thing with this is you can't go in there half-assed. Because Hollywood will and the internet will let you know, yo, bro, your ass, you're whack.
Yeah,
you shouldn't have been here. You say Iron Man. So he's definitely going to give it to you 100%, I think. And some people take it as being a prima donna, but I don't. I know. I feel what the dude's probably doing, bro.
Yeah, you already know, man. What about you? What you think, Boomer? What's your thoughts behind this, bro?
There's a lot. We talked about last week. Are they desperate? If you believe that the MCU are desperate, then this is good news to you. This is good news because there's a level of urgency right now. There's a level of urgency, and we got to make this up. Say what you will about the box office performance of Fantastic Four the week afterwards, or overall Thunderbolts. They've been turning out good products that have a vision. Whether you agree with that vision, see value in that vision, you can say, we can all agree, wherever you land on the fence, whatever side of the fence you're on, we can all agree that this is we know it's a clear direction than whatever the last phase was.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, we know exactly what's going on. We know there's players that's entering the space, and we know that there's threats out there. We have seen some threats already. So, there's a level of intrigue there. More specifically, when it comes to Robert Downey Jr., I knew after seeing, because the announcement of this was somewhat on the heels of Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer was still somewhat in the zeitgeist, but was still kind of making its way out of the zeitgeist. And freshly seeing that his performance, bro, he can disappear. He can't. We can't. I think the uphill battle is because of the fact that Iron Man is so. His performance of Iron Man is such in the cultural zeitgeist that everybody knows it. Hell, every video game, every comic book, everything after 2008 modeled RDJ's performance and likeness because of the fact that it was so popular and it was performing well in multiple audiences across different mediums.
But look,
so he's having to do an uphill battle when it comes to that. Go ahead.
You see what Lewis Anderson said in the chat. I agree with that 100%, bro. He is gonna have to be unrecognizable as Doom. And that's what he's trying to perfect.
Yeah, and I think he has the talent to do so.
Right.
And you need, if this is our max extension, our superstar athlete, right? This is our number one. This is our Kobe Bryant. This is our Ron James. This is our Michael Jordan, right? Then he's going to, just by his talent alone, is going to demand a level of excellence around from everybody.
Yep.
That has to do with this film.
That's true.
Yeah, I think maybe there's one or two people from the original cast that could command that could do that, right? Maybe you can go outside of who's already established in the MCU, and you can probably come up with some names. But that's not what the plan of what they wanted to do. I think part of it was they wanted to get the band back together. The Russos wanted to work with RDJ again in an MCU project. And I think that met with what Kevin Feige needed, which was a jump off plan from Kang. Because of how that went down, he needed something, or something that was really enticing for him to jump towards. And however way that worked, the Russos came to him or he came to them, it matched together to make this a reality of what we're even speaking of right now. Again, since the onset of this, I've been more positive and optimistic that this is going to work just because of the talent that is on that set. It is just really going to be on the performances and how well they smash these performances. If he really disappears into Doom, I'm personally not going to have a problem with it. I'm already excited for it anyways. So as long as it is a believable Doom, I'm going to be good with it. I don't have the greatest history with Doom like others on the panel, of course. But again, I'm excited for what he's going to bring. So when it comes to this stuff and these rumors and things like that, these are things that we've heard from like actors from time immemorial. Like we've always heard how he's on set, how this director is on set. It's always been a thing like that. So I'm not really surprised or shocked to hear that. I'm more so excited. That means that there is some level of collaboration, but there's back and forth, and there's not just yes men on the set. And it's also, I'm trying to look at the more positive outlet to this, really, in the sense of inspiring this environment of perfection, of really hitting the notes for each and every character, each and every equipment manager, director, people who run in donuts. We need perfection for everybody to make this work. And so I that's what I'm gonna stick on and be excited for.
Yeah, man, definitely, bro. Appreciate that. As always. Vinny, last but not least, man, your thoughts, bro.
I think the details of the story are pretty important here because apparently from like, again, we're just going off of insider report and we don't know if any of this is bullshit or not, but apparently he has a stand-in, a stunt actor playing the actual Doom parts, and the story is 3 weeks of filming and stuff they had to kind of redo because RDJ's there watching this dude do the physical motions of Doom, and he's not happy with it. So that that presents a bunch of problems because why was Downey not in the suit in the first place? Is it he was famously not very comfortable with the Iron Man armor? They worked around that with CG a lot. And is it a physical presence thing? Because obviously in the comics, Doom is not just intelligent; he's physically imposing person.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big dude. So obviously, RJ is not a huge guy. So having somebody else in the suit makes sense, like Vader. So
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if he's watching this dude not emote physically the way he feels Doom should be, and he's like, "All right, you're big and all, but you ain't speaking through the suit like you should be." There's an art to that.
Yeah.
The issue there comes in. All right, how is are we trading one thing for another by having someone, emote the feeling of Doom better physically that he might be able to, but not be as big, not be as physically imposing. So that's the weird thing too, because if you're going 3 weeks, that means that was a hard call to make, because obviously RDJ knows how much is on the line here, how important deadlines are. He's Mr. Hollywood. He knows you don't waste nobody's time, especially not in 3 weeks, unless you feel it is super important. And I've never felt like, everybody's pretty much said it, and I agree with that take away all the reservations I have for him being Doom, I'll never take away that this man loves his craft and wouldn't be there just for the money. Like, he spent a lot of years in Marvel collecting big checks, and I've always felt like he's came to work when we see him in films. Like, say what you will about him, say what you will about how much they put all their eggs in his basket. That's a whole different argument than when they say action. This motherfucker is ready to go.
He's ready to work.
He's ready to work. I never take that away from him. My problems with Doom it don't got shit to do with RGJ. That's an above him problem. That's an above. Because if I was RGJ, I'd say give me $100 million. I don't blame him. Like I don't blame him.
Agree.
But if he's saying something that he shouldn't, that he isn't like, this is somebody who has obviously a lot of power, obviously, and this is his film probably is just as much as the Russos. So between Feige, Russos, and Downey Jr., that's the four-headed monster of Marvel right now. And if you feel like, hey, these last 3 weeks, that Doom is too stiff, he doesn't look like I think how we think he should be moving, how I think he should be operating. I don't think he's going to convey, like, you look at, we've seen a lot of actors, Vader's just like a perfect example of it. The way Vader moved, if Prowse and Shaw and
James Earl
Jones had not worked the magic of doing their roles perfectly, we wouldn't have Vader be as a household name,
like he is right now.
So if Downey isn't seeing what he should be seeing from the way that they're playing it, then I get it. However, man, it's frustrating because there's already so much bad publicity about scripts being written as they go. We all know how much trouble a film like this is in having no real build-up other than whatever they kind of pull out of the ass from the last few films to make it work, and a little bit here from Fantastic Four, a little bit there, but a lot of what will come in the next two movies is going to be presented and starting in these two movies, as opposed to the other hits that they've had, which were culmination of a phase. This is going to be like almost self-contained, because it's so much new shit, and then a bunch of fan service and throwbacks to older shit that's just like throwing shit at the wall, kind of. So to lose 3 weeks on that when they're already up against the wall, where they're filming before they were even had a script done because they had to be it's very sketchy. But RGJ is going to bring his version of Doom, and I'm just really trying my best to be optimistic because guess what? The damn thing my opinion is going to do to change that casting, he is going to be doomed whether I like it or not. I'm just praying and hoping that it's something that translates and makes sense within the confines of the story. Sometimes at some point afterwards they pivot and we get a unique Doom that's not a gimmick, but if they or whatever they're doing, they pull it off. I'll be the first one to be like, you know what, they did it. But 3 weeks of reshoots when they're less than they're a year and change out is obviously troubling. But he's a professional. He's the man, and regardless of how I feel about this specific role, if there's something that he's seeing that studio 3 weeks of reshoots, it must be important. I don't think he would play around.
Yeah,
definitely. It's only 3. It's 3 weeks only
from the story.
From the story, it was like 3 weeks of shooting, 3 weeks to almost a month of shooting that they actually did.
Basically, he's seeing this dude move around, a stunt double move around. And he's like, "No, what? Fuck it, I'll wear a suit and I'll."
Yeah.
And bro, like I can't. If you see something that you don't like, then fuck it. If you're willing to step in and just say, you know what, and your face is bro, and it's wrong, it's not working, then change it.
I just think his attitude is, bro, okay, they think I can't do this shit. I'm gonna let everybody know I can fucking do this shit.
Yeah.
So that's why he's being so overbearing with it, bro. Like, I'm not really worried about it. At first, I was like, everybody else, like, oh my God, how the fuck are they gonna do Iron Man and the Doom? So I try to be a little optimistic, not overly, but a little optimistic in the fact that you're still dealing with Robert Downey Jr.
And that's the thing. You're dealing, bro. Like, he can act his ass off, bro.
He can act as Oppenheimer, bro. I was like, is that Robert? Is that RDJ? Like, if I didn't know that he was cast as a character, bro, I would have been lost to who the fuck this guy is.
Yeah, he's good.
I just hope they don't the physical. Prowess of Doom.
Look of Dr. Doom. Yeah.
Dude, because, I mean, we're already losing the anonymity of Doom because we got an actor who no way in hell is
got his face
mask on for 3 hours.
Yeah.
So I don't want to also lose the physical and imposing of, presence of Doom too.
Right. Because Doom was like 6'4", 6'5" in the comics, right? He's tall as shit.
He's a big fucking dude, man. Like he's supposed to, like, I mean, if he wanted to throw hands, there's few people who are stopping him.
Right.
Because he doesn't feel like it. Right. Like, it's beneath him. But that's supposed to be somebody who you take away magic and intelligence, he can still fuck you up.
He can fuck you up.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
And bro, I listen, bro. I have full confidence in what I think they can pull off. It's just a wait and see type of situation.
Yeah.
So, again, bro, like, I'd rather you delay it because I think Marvel needs the delay. I think that they need the delay to get that. You can't just phone shit in and just make it work, bro. And as we're gonna get to a different side of this story that we're gonna talk about here briefly. Because I just don't know about it, and I know people want it, but is there going to be a clash of egos? That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel is just going to be a clash of egos because you're dealing with someone who has an even bigger ego than Robert. Almost, they just don't openly say it. But we'll get to that just a few moments here. I want to get into like our artist of the week, man, because I think we've been putting this out for long enough. And I think he's definitely worth having that conversation, man. We talking about John Romita Jr. I'm senior, bro. Senior, bro. Like, definitely senior, bro. Like, I think that my introduction to I'm not going to say my introduction to Spider-Man, but my growth through Spider-Man was because of this man.
Yeah.
Literally because of this man's art. Because of the color palette, because of some of the stories that, basically, bro, like, this man is everything.
Bro, he was 70s, 80s Spider-Man.
Yeah, bro.
Even early 90s, bro. Like, he was Spider-Man for me, dog. Like,
bro. Yeah, bro. Like, he was that dude.
Yeah, that's it.
He was definitely that guy, man.
Bro.
Yeah, he was that guy, bro. He was that guy.
I was about to say, dude, our cartoons from that time period was all based on his artwork too.
They all
Incredible
pulled
Hulk,
from his
Spider-Man,
bruh. They all pulled from his artwork, bruh. Romita Senior was 70s, 80s Spider-Man.
Hell yeah, bro.
Even early 90s for a minute. Like like his effect
first Mary Jane,
all the way down to like the Underoos that Bloomer wore. All that, bro. Like straight up, man.
The Bloomer rules, bro.
The Bloomer rules, bro. You already know that, man.
Bloomer
The Bloomer rules, man. But Vinny, man, what's your thoughts behind this, man? I already know. Yeah, I mean, because here's the thing, Vinny. When I see this shit right here, it ain't. There was one that I saw, and I was like, there's a piece of art that puts me in the mind of your work. I'm trying to find it here, but it's going to take me a while to find it. But anyway, what are your thoughts, man? I mean, I know this is one of your favorite cats, bro.
I want that figure right there, man. That Wolverine. Oh.
First appearance of Kingpin.
Yeah, nah.
Oh, let me see. Hold on. Yeah.
This boy bust out with the OG.
He got the classics, bro. Bro.
Oh, yeah. Man.
Didn't Junior redo that? He did a swoop of that.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah. It was a redo, but that's the one for $1.67, baby.
Yeah, it's a very homage cover.
Damn.
Yeah, man, we talk about old heads and OGs and legends.
Yeah.
This man, his first work wasn't even for Marvel. It was for Downey.
Right.
Like we're talking 1949. Time Comics doing horror shit and
comics
doing and then he worked for Atlas and before it became Marvel and he's a war veteran. He was going to he was drawn in between being overseas and doing military stuff and then when he was on leave he would go to New York and work with Stan and Stan would have him doing different shit and then eventually Stan put him on Spider-Man in 65. Oh, excuse me, Daredevil first, and then Spider-Man in 66 for Ditko. And that's when, the rest was history after that point because too many people in the industry with zero disrespect for Ditko, it took Spider-Man to like a whole another level. Like Stan Lee and Ditko stuff was phenomenal, but Romita's art style was like the definitive Spider-Man, and it was because of the way he drew characters so beautifully. Like his art style was drawing like he drew Peter Parker more handsome. He drew women way better than many of the artists at the time, like Mary Jane. And he would add.
Right, he has his, and that's the thing is like even some of the statues that you see right now are patterned off of his Mary Jane.
Yep, his he would add details artistically to his work that nobody else was doing, like wind blowing in the hair, like shadows, and like he made his work more than just like 2D. He added this like wind on stuff and just unique angles that people weren't doing, different details in the background. Like he made the art come alive more so than other artists were doing at the time. And he kind of revolutionized the paneling game back then because what he was doing was so unique. And then he obviously was integral in co-creating, you name it, like Punisher, Wolverine, co-created Wolverine, Luke Cage, Bullseye, Tigra, Brother Voodoo, obviously Mary Jane. And then when he would work with these artists and other writers, he would have such great artistic input. Like Jerry Conway's like initial sketch for Punisher was just like a small skull on the chest, and he had like kind of like a brute type look to him. And Romita was like, let's make the skull come all the way down to the torso and then have the teeth be part of the belt, like that type of shit. And like Wolverine, he advised on him cat-like because he actually wanted to make him look like the Wolverine animal. And so all this different like little attention to detail things that Romita Sr. did that other people weren't doing at the time was just game changing. He just, like Alex Ross himself said, like he's the definitive Spider-Man artist to him because of just how beautifully and how much he cemented like his take on the character and on the way that those characters were drawn, and his storyboarding and his lines, his hatching. Because he did a lot of inking too, and Stan put him on a whole bunch of inking projects that he had never really did inking before, and Stan made him like he just was like, nah, just keep doing it, and he kind of like self-taught himself how to become a strong inker as well, and he just took over. Like he revolutionized Spider-Man, and then he did. You know, obviously he worked on so many other books and just put his stamp on the industry in a way that very few have. Just absolute legend, icon. All those hyperbolic. Yep, all those.
That's it.
All that hyperbole, man. Like can't overstate just how much he meant. Like the stuff he did with the way that he drew Black Widow. Like
yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Hall of Fame stuff, bro. It's just this Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
he revolutionized so many characters in that era. It's crazy, dog.
Yeah, man, he's a beast, man.
Bro, like how his Harry, or his Osborn, bro. Again, he even helped to revolutionize the waves. Bro.
I was getting ready to say that. They're really getting the waves right on Harry. Even if you look before Romita, bro, Harry had the red hair and the
Romita must have been getting his hair cut in Queens or something.
Bro,
what is it? The waves?
No, because bro, if you look at Eddie and Harry, Harry Osborn back in the day before Romita hit it, he just had the red hair with a little Eddie monster, bro. He didn't have no waves like that.
Yeah.
Bro, Romita's up on the scene. My man got a whole new fade. He got a wave. I'm like, what?
Bro. Yeah,
and then that was a new version of Harry Osborn's hair from now until whenever, bro. My man had the waves after Romita, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy, dog. Like
I want to say, after Lee and Kirby did their thing, there was a new vanguard contributors that helped out when it comes to pushing Spider-Man forward, almost like a cultural ascendancy, if you will. Of course, Romita, Steranko, Roy Thomas, Gene Colan. Some of these guys brought in this new wave of Spider-Man stories, characters that really carried the wave. I want to share something that I read earlier today from my Penguin Classic Spider-Man. So it's more of like an in-depth look at the first like 8 issues, something like that. And so Ben Saunders, the writer in this introduction, he says, to summarize their collective achievements in a single sentence, together these creators expanded the emotional and aesthetic horizons of an entire genre of fantasy in ways that continue to reverberate across the popular culture of the 21st century. The works they produced were long ago accorded classic status by comic book fans and industry professionals alike. And as the primary source material for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the influence has only grown, registering now on a global scale.
Mm-hmm.
That's the truth.
That's it, bro.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
He put a huge stamp on the Marvel blueprint, bro. Like it's
crazy. Romita is almost this is about as everything when it comes to Spider-Man. This is like Stan Lee and Kirby.
Stan Lee is to Marvel.
In the 70s, Stan Lee made him art director, so he overseen a lot of what every artist was doing at the studio and helped everybody everywhere like refine their stuff, redo like, oh, this needs this here, this needs. So he oversaw so much of what Marvel was doing around that time.
Yeah, definitely. And especially in what it relates to like just the carryover stories, like just my bag, carrying the stories from one comic to the next. and just those transition. And one of the biggest things that with him it was important to him was the cohesiveness of storytelling, because Romita was never like that type of person that was he was, and this was famously said, that he wasn't the type of person that liked for him to basically start a run of a book and then someone to come in and take over, because he wanted people to really visually see that the stories carry over and you're following the characters and the dynamic the way you've seen them from the first edition. He felt strongly about that shit, bro. You know, I mean, not the way it is now. Like, you know, you're seeing like from book to book, there's a different artist all the time, so not everybody's drawing the character the same. Like, he was strongly, really, really adamant about always being involved with how the characters are drawing from cover to cover, even in the book and the inserts, making sure that everything matched and was even out. So, yeah, bro, he's that dude. He's definitely that dude, man. Definitely that dude, and important. And Prop, man, what's your thoughts behind my man?
Bro, you guys have said everything, man. Dude, the man is a classic. I love that Junior followed in the footsteps, man, and does something similar. It's a little bit more stylized, but to have that name be synonymous, both of them being synonymous with these characters. But again, man, like everybody said, bro, I really can't add to it. This was my childhood. You know what I'm saying? When I think a classic Spider-Man, Deco was. This is who I think of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I think of that classic look, and again, my biggest, I was reading comic books at that time, but Superman and his amazing friends, and I mean Spider-Man and his amazing friends, and the Incredible Hulk, with the Stan Lee voiceovers at the beginning, like that was just as important to me as the comic books were. You know what I mean? I didn't realize this. I didn't come in. I didn't plan this when his name came up. Just looking at his artwork, it was like, damn, his Incredible Hulk is the way that Incredible Hulk looked. Very close to that. Yeah. So you know what I mean? So, man, and on top of the, I believe the first time we saw Mary Jane, right? The first we talked about that. So just some of these characters that were just iconic that I feel like there's artists now that draw it. I'm trying to think of what my boy's name is. That because you guys mentioned there's statues now that are based off current comic book artists, but even those comic book artists were drawing, they're doing that retro look that was based off of this artwork as well. You know what I'm saying? So you got newer artists that this is their retro. You know what I mean? They're making it cool again. Mary Jane, Gwen Stacy, you know what I'm saying? That whole 60s look, that style, even the way they dress and stuff, man. So, bro, and come on. And the movies, come on. Because we saw this in the movie, right? Was it Spider-Man?
The movies are just like that.
Spider-Man 2.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Spider-Man 2.
Literally did that shot in Spider-Man 2.
Yep. Spider-Man 2.
Yep. Showing up did, bro. Yep. So that's what I'm saying, shot by shot. And it was important for them to actually capture
Spider-Man no more.
Yeah, right. Bro. It was definitely important to capture that, man. So I think, listen, bro, yeah, come on, man.
And with the costume going back classic, right? Like even Brand New Day is going. This is what I'm seeing when I see that. When I look at that costume and like, okay, they're going back to the comic book. This is
the area. The fat spotter on the back, but you can't have
that's the only Vinny. That's the only thing, bro. What is it with the fat spider? They don't want to put that bad boy on the back. Maybe we'll get it. Maybe we'll get it, man. Yeah. Maybe
that's a big maybe, bro.
We can't win at everything, Vinny. We got a bigger front logo,
bro. We
can't. And they want us to just sit there and eat it. Okay.
We can't have it all, man. We got to eat. It's not all ice
cream. You know what I mean.
If he was, let me ask you a question. Him being alive right now, what do you think, and how do you think? I mean, if he was alive right now, how do you think he would feel about the current state of the comic spectrum, especially from a Marvel standpoint? How do you think he would feel when it comes to like the branch?
Spider-Man was iffy for much longer than.
Yeah, but I mean, even still, like, even now, like with the transition of what we're going through and what we're seeing with so many runs, they started a good run. We have good artists, and he did definitely appreciate, even his son, talks about that. But even, with him dying, just a couple years ago, he wasn't as heavily invested as he was before, but then had certain concerns. That's why I'm asking, like, what do you, especially now seeing the transition from comics to, seeing the Thunderbolt, seeing how Spider-Man has its reach now, how long it's taken them to go basically from the suits that we've had in so many movies to now the classic run. What do you think he would have felt? Would you think he would have been like, yo, fucking about time?
Mm-hmm. He was critical of over stylized artists.
Yeah.
Like he was critical of McFarlane. Hell, he was critical of Neil Adams. And Neil Adams is a pretty fundamental place, in my opinion. But he was very, very married to the goal of storytelling over everything. And he kind of was critical of artists who kind of like, made it about themselves and the stylistic approach to kind of draw attention away from the story they were telling, which, this is somebody who was damn near a century old, so I get it. Like, he's from an era where everything was super technical and very story driven. There wasn't many McFarlane's or Silvestris in the first 40, 50 years he was doing this shit. So I get his I get his issues with it, because the problem is the stories have suffered, and it's pretty easy to like say, oh, it's because the emphasis is on the art now as opposed to the writing. But there's plenty of examples of a marriage where the writing and art is both dope, and then nobody's really taking from each other. But we have seen a big emphasis on, probably, to be honest, since the 90s, of art over the stories. Where,
oh man, he loves absolute Batman and Superman. I'm fucking
I mean, that's the thing. That's what was selling, though, man. Like, people were buying those covers, and you know what I mean. Like, so he wanted a more, fundamentals. He was Tim Duncan, not Michael Jordan.
Right.
Yeah. True, bro. True.
But you know what?
Listen, man. Like, what were you gonna say, bro?
No, just that, dude. Just the man of his time, dude. That's every artist, bro. You know what I'm saying? We talk about the music often. Movies, things start to go, especially if you wanted the creators in the game creating photographies like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Where you see some people taking pictures with their cell phones, and I'm over here getting mad. You know what I mean? Either I get mad or I get with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't blame them. I try not to be back in my day, but I be back in my day and sometimes.
Yeah, so. But it ain't nothing wrong. And I'm giving them a pat. I'm not even criticizing. Right? Like I think there's the beauty is now there's a lane for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got one of my homies that is crazy, man. Shout out my boy Industry Boy. He collects comic books. I don't know if he's ever read one, but he just woke up one day and decided to start collecting Spider-Man. He gets an enjoyment out of completing this series, man. And I saw him about 7 years ago. He would just go to places and buy these comic books. So, so for someone like, because one day he is good. So one day you're going to crack one of these bad boys open. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you got this whole run, this whole 100 comic books, 100 plus comic books from this thing. And so in that kind of way, it's always dope. And guess what? Romita's artwork is flashy for its time, dude. It really, we already said that. It stood out for that time.
You gotta look at Romita like a Renaissance man. Because of the fact that when his artwork came about for those kind of things, especially with like Spider-Man, like nobody was really changing characters like that back in the day, bro. Like his imprint and stamp on Spider-Man especially has stood the test of time until all the way up till now, bro.
You're right, Jedi, because they weren't given that type of levity until I want to say, always a big shout out to like, the Action Comics and Supermans and Wonder Woman's. They started this shit really, but when it comes to JLA, they did a little bickering, but it was still like, oh, these are superheroes bickering. Until the Fantastic Four, you really got this sense of these superpowered individuals who went through something tragic, by the way. They didn't get these powers and it was just like, oh my god, I'm fucking this guy. They went through something tragic, and there's also meat on the bone to explore that and further issues, which was always enjoyed by Fantastic Four readers. But you also had very individualized people that had interconnected, interweaved relationships. And that was really the springboard for a lot of the good comics that we received later on. People love those X-Men comics, the Burn runs, God damn, this is the name. C starts with a C. Claremont. The Claremont. They love that, but it was because Fantastic Four had this basis for a team that could be together and have these relationships almost to the level of a soap opera. Then you would see them, of course, abetted by Jim Lee later, and really built this like universe that is that has a lot of these relationships that is operatic in his presentation, if you will. So it's really those things that helped out, and he was really a part of that. Vanguard, like I said earlier, that really pushed it. So that was a good point, Jedi, because that was an important thing to point out. That there was a shift, a monumental shift.
Yeah. You have to consider that for him, man, because like I said, people that are you consider Renaissance people have made an impact on their particular genre or industry that has lived and continued to live from when they started until after they're gone, bro. Right. And this guy has definitely left his mark on comics in general, bro. So
100%.
Yeah, definitely, man. So shout out to this guy, man, and what he does and what he has been to this thing, again, bro, and what he passed on to his son, from the father to the son. Greatness will always continue, bro. So definitely want to give him a shout out, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you haven't, and a lot of you have classic runs. If you haven't, you probably have this in your collection. Never knew, but now you
I know I got mad at me.
Definitely. And it's always change, man. We can always expect change in everything. Change of the guard. Even if there's certain actors that we don't like in certain roles, there's always things that we can actually do to change the guard, like we always do, bro. It's just there. It's at our fingertips, and we can change the guard. If we don't like Robert Downey Jr.,
I'm ready. I'm ready.
You know what I mean? If we don't want that, bro, then we can.
Vinny. Y'all think Pedro's and everything? Y'all think Pedro's and everything?
Some evolutions are not welcomed around here. You go from old dirty bastard to Lil Yachty. Let's go back.
It's true.
You have to give your agent a raise, though, because you're getting worse than Pedro, man.
Yeah, man. You already know, man. You already know, man.
The helmet on. I keep the mask on, man.
Now, listen.
I like how you got the slick back for San Diego Comic-Con. I love
that. Now, do y'all think that I know RDJ want to show his face, but just to shut the critics up, do you think he will have his face fucked up if he does show his face like Doom should look? I think he's gonna surprise us. I think he's gonna surprise us. I think he's gonna do it. I think
there's a chance he don't show his face, man, in the first movie.
Maybe.
I think there's a chance.
Make the reveal longer, or like I said earlier, a good way to help him disappear if you decide, we gotta give this guy his screen time, his face time. You need to mutilate his face.
Right.
It needs to be every time we see that face, it's fucking awful. And it's please put the mask on. It has to be that. Not like how Deadpool is now played Like we got used to that face over time. You know what I'm saying? At first it was like, oh, this is fucking grotesque. Now it's like, okay, it's just ugly face. But if it's grotesque, really, I think it will really help in terms of him disappearing into the role.
But I can see him doing that though, bro. Just to say "fuck you" to Hollywood and the internet, because it's like he did the same thing when he got Iron Man. Nobody wanted him to be Iron Man, but Farrell and I guess the casting director or whatever. Nobody wanted him, but he got.
Yeah, but I feel like those feelings are not attached this time around. I really just based on what we're hearing and what we're hearing.
Well, a lot of heads that want him for a lot of just regular people, internet.
You know what it is? You know what I think it is though?
I'm just saying like the business and career aspect of it. Go ahead, Pop.
Yeah. Oh no, I was about to say I don't think Vinny or a couple of y'all already mentioned. I don't think it's RDJ. I think it's, for me anyway. I speak for myself. It just feels desperate. I do trust the director. I trust the actor. So I'm very interested. It hasn't made me not want to see it. It's just that feeling of, why did you feel like you had to do this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And hopefully the answer is a good story, because the Russo brothers did say they had a good story first. So I'm hoping it's just that this story is so great and this makes sense.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards,
it just feels kind of desperate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm leaning towards, we felt like we had a dope concept and we wanted to just bring it to fruition.
Yeah, because they were confident. I think Jay, you said earlier when they brought it out, they knew that people weren't gonna. I don't think that. I felt like when he came out and they announced him, I feel like they looked and sounded confident to me. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I'm saying RDJ as a person was like, okay, y'all think I can't
do
this.
He's heard it now. Oh yeah.
Right. In my head, I can see him. I just feel he's that type of dude because of his work.
Yeah,
his work that he's put out. He's like that type of dude. Like, okay, motherfucker, shit, I can't do it. Watch me do it.
Right.
Watch me do it, and then watch me do it myself.
He might try to will this shit into trying to get an Oscar nod for it.
Exactly, bro.
He might try to. He might be thinking like, you know what, we've got all these awards for like effects and shit.
That's how I'm thinking.
And we're kind of like Star Wars in the sense of like we get all of these awards for like the visual and the audio things, but we never get awards for our performances, our fucking outfit designers get awards and shit like that. But like we can't get our like an actor performance. If I was competitive like that, and wanting to do something fresh and new, but also putting another feather in my cap and my legacy, that might be something I might be on. That might have been something I might have thought of as I was inking the deal to sign up for some shit like this.
Right.
I don't know. It might be a factor. I don't know.
And we all
feeling that he look like it's like a challenge, bro.
No,
I
don't think.
And we all got to be honest, man. It's got to be something incredible to top Derek. The character Derek that he played in Back to School. I just want to point that out.
I think he is feeling pressure
Phenomenal.
of the role. That's why he's posting combo covers that aren't even really relevant.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have one assistant tell you like, "Yo, that's just a cool cover." Like, read it because
Doom's not in there.
That's not the one.
Yeah.
1,000 Dr. Doom stories where the cover would have made more sense to what you're trying to do than that issue. But I think that if it's part of the story was that he had a face double too, which might mean like he don't want to do the sit in the chair for the face makeup. But I don't see him wanting to wear a mask, and I don't see him wanting to have a bunch of fucking scar face makeup. So I think we are going to see his face without the makeup, or at least like he gets rid of the scar.
You know what, man? We always blame Robert Downey Jr. for not wearing the whole suit, man. It might have been the studio, man. It might have been a dollar amount to have that man sit down.
And if you really want to be pessimistic, then he probably already negotiated this in his contract. So we're just gonna see whatever's negotiated in that contract play out.
You know what? You're right, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, look, it wouldn't be the most ridiculous thing. I mean, we've had Mystique actors who don't want to wear makeup. I mean,
and it happened. She got away with it, didn't she?
Got away with it. They let her do like 3 more movies after she said.
She got
no,
away
like,
with it until they killed that ass off. I'll tell you that much.
Yes.
So here's the thing. So we got them, and which this kind of leads me into this next topic here. Now there were reports, and last week, So last week, and again, this when we talk about desperation, this to me, right after the whole, debacle with, now Superman being released on VOD, what it's doing right now, about to hit 600 mil, about to cross the 600 mil mark. The lackluster job that we're getting, or as far as the support for Fantastic Four and other MCU tentpoles and projects, heading into like Doomsday, they are trying to ramp up. We had Spider-Man news, and then they followed it up last week or the end of last week with Ryan Reynolds putting up first. It was like a cryptic message. I think the first one that he actually put up was this one. It was very cryptic. About the Anarchy sign, which was the Anarchy group that we got from, Deadpool and Wolverine. Mm-hmm. Now they're saying it is, and from reports are so far, is that he is going to be in Doomsday, but he's not going to be an Avenger. You know what I mean? Like, so it's not going to be an Avenger level. So where would he fit in? I have some ideas of where he would, but regardless of any of that shit, do you motherfuckers think that this is a sign of desperation? And it's it is what it is, but we know that, I just don't want, if I hear, I swear to God, bro, in this movie, if he is in it, if I hear that fucking Marvel Jesus shit, it's going to turn me off. It's definitely going to turn me off. But what are your thoughts? Starting with you, Prop. What do you think about this, man?
Bro, dude, I feel so horrible, man. I'm probably the worst guest to talk about this Avengers movie, man. Because it's like I want to see it, but I don't care about any of the information that's come out because it ain't nothing solid, right? But I like Deadpool. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping. So let me word that a different way because that sounds super negative. Oh, we got a whole row of chairs of people that's going to be in the movie.
Yeah.
I did hear. I hear the night. I heard the night. I know I'm trying to fix it. I heard the Nightcrawler. My boy from The Good Wife. I forgot what his name, man. That played the original Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
I heard he had a great experience filming. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude, but even that, he's back to his day job. And they just turned in the third act last week. So I'm thinking, okay, you just popped up for a scene.
You did.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I guess we got all the names, we got the announcements. I don't know where everybody fits. And there's an emotion attached to how any of these characters are used, right? We've got old people like what's my boy? Patrick Stewart.
Ian McGregor.
Ian McKellen, right?
Yeah, Ian McKellen,
yeah.
Love them old dudes, yo. Love them old cats, man. But as Vinny pointed out a couple of times, man, I want to move on. You know what I mean? So you got these announcements like, yeah, I'm glad you get to come back, but how are you going to use this character? Are we using it to move forward? And Deadpool is one of those things when you throw it out there. So it's like, is Deadpool just going to be a quick hop in, hop out kind of thing? How is it going to fit in the world? Are we going to be doing fourth wall breaking? Can we do it without it? Is it going to be Joe? You know what I'm saying? So, damn, dude, I thought it was cool, but I thought it was interesting that they corrected it, though, right? Didn't they come out and say that he's not in the movie?
No, they said that he's not an Avenger, like he's not joining the Avengers.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They're saying that he's in the movie, but he's not joining the Avengers team.
Oh, okay.
He's not going to be a part of that team, which I don't know.
Desperateness, bro. That was your question, wasn't it? Yes. I feel like as of now, don't get me wrong. It might be all for naught because, again, as you guys pointed out, Fantastic Four and Thunderbolts did extremely well critically. Mm-hmm. Critically, it did well. So nobody is saying these movies are bad or terrible movies at all. Far from it. So, but they don't make their money. or didn't make as much money as they want. So that's where that desperateness, that's where that fear is coming. So we're putting this solid thing together, but I feel like the Avengers name alone is doing most of the work. You know what I mean? Where some of y'all don't watch the the trailers or want to see spoilers. Avengers is it, yo. Avengers is like Star Wars, bro. Like literally our Star Wars trailers. I remember for all the sequels, right? All three, at least two of them joints, man. They just showed some X-Wings flying across some water. They showed some lightsabers, some people running. We didn't get no story, no hint of what the movie was going to be about until it dropped. And really all they had to do was say Star Wars.
Yep. You're right.
All they had to do was put Star Wars on there, and we would have went to go see it.
That's how
Avengers ain't there. It's in that area. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be showing us all of this, man. So my only excitement is again the Russo brothers. I trust the Russo brothers. People don't give them credit. Like we all talk about the Hulk wasn't in the trailer, but I don't think people give them credit with. There's been trailers that released and we're like, they showed us everything. And then you go see the movie and it's different. Yo, they had a scene where all the superheroes were running towards each other on the airport scene, right?
Yeah.
Then you watch the movie and Spider-Man's one of the people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And whoever else. I don't know who else was missing from it. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping this is one of those things where, yes, it's desperate. Feels desperate now. But when the movie drops or when the trailers start dropping, that it'll be, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more balanced. Like this Deadpool is nothing. We can tell you Deadpool is going to be in it because it's nothing. But again, I don't know how I'm going to react one way or the other with that because I don't want you wasting. I think Deadpool is a dope character. I don't want you just wasting him, just me wasting him. But then again, I don't know. What would he do in Avengers movie?
I'm Marvel Jesus.
Exactly.
What you think about this though, Jay?
I think it's a little desperate. I didn't want to admit that, but I'm not trying to be negative ways, but I think be negative ways. I think there's a little piece of desperation, but a small piece. I don't think it's like they're hitting DEFCON 1 just yet, but they are making it known that, we're trying to have all the asses that we can get in seats. And Deadpool just did freaking amazing in the movies and DVD and streaming. So it's like, you know what? Let's at least let them know that Deadpool Dark Jedi. That's funny as hell. They said let's at least let them know that Deadpool will be in the film. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a small but minor piece of somewhat desperation. I don't think it's a major thing, but they're trying to put all the asses they can get. Sif Kid, that's funny as hell, bro. They're trying to put all the asses they can get in seats.
Bro.
You feel me? So I just think it's a minor shout out. Like, okay, but I don't think it's a major problem.
Yeah,
we all thought it was major when we saw Robert Downey Jr. You feel me? So I mean, but I've tended to turn from that kind of perspective when it comes to RDJ. I know he's Iron Man. He'll always be Iron Man to me, no matter what. But I think that's I guess it could be a small piece of desperation with RDJ too. But I'm past that. But seeing this just the other day, I'm like, come on, y'all, like. We ain't even got a trailer yet. Y'all look nervous. Like you can't do that. I don't know.
The thing is, it's like, bro. Okay, so the rumor, and we already know that the rumor is on the 27th of this month is when they're going to have the other second half of the casting chairs. So this is, you know what I mean. I think this is them getting ahead of that and putting that shit out. I know Vinny, in his head.
Yo,
I can see the fire and the flames on Vinny's forehead. But we're gonna get there in just a second, bro.
I'm ready.
I just refuse to say it. Bloomer, bro. What you think about this,
bro? I think it's easy to make the observation that it looks desperate. I mean, by just plainly looking at it, it does. But I'm just gonna take a different angle before we get to Benny.
Yeah.
They they gave them an alley oop. They challenged Marvel with an alley oop in that film with that scene with Thor crying. So it would be interesting to see how they connect those dots. So I'm excited about that. I will say. Go ahead, Vinny. I gotta go.
I'm gonna surprise you and say I don't know that it's necessarily desperate. It seems obvious that.
What?
Wait. Now, do I like it? Nah, but I don't know.
Oh.
I think it just makes. It's completely like to me. Desperate is like the Downey shit and shit that doesn't make sense. To me, that's desperation.
Okay.
Like a Hail Mary, right? Hail Mary is not a safe play. It's something that you do because you don't know what else to do. I think that seems logical that the entire past 5-6 years, this has been the most successful film for them since Endgame. So, and that was just last year. And ironically, Deadpool was the one film that tried to make advancement with the multiverse storyline, whereas every other film was kind of self-contained. This one did have stuff that set up future films.
Those elements.
What sucks though is that I am afraid that they're going to carry on that. What did they call it? The legacy character. What did they call it? The not Nexus, but
what
was Logan? He was the
he was the
he was a connection to that universe. He was the anchor being.
The anchor being.
That's my only hang up, because if you want to throw him in there for like a quick jokey joke, get him out, cool. If he's integral to the story in any way, I'm gonna be upset, because I feel like that connective tissue with him in this film might be the anchor bullshit, which to me is the single dumbest idea that Marvel.
Well, he said that about Deadpool. Remember, he said that he was an anchor being for his universe.
Idea. Logan being an anchor being makes no fucking sense whatsoever, because he's not immortal and he hasn't been here since the Big Bang. Now a Celestial or somebody, fine. You want to call like Apocalypse or somebody anchor being, fine. But like, all right, the anchor being has to be if they're not there, the universe, their world dies. Well, why did we have a world before Logan, and why did we have a world after Logan? It makes no fucking sense.
Hey, Vinny. Hey, let me cut in for a second. Just 1 second.
Yeah.
That's what I mean when I say Deadpool being in a Marvel movie like that. Like we've seen him, because it's his own rules. Like how you're talking about that, I can't even see that happening, because Deadpool movies even acknowledges the ridiculousness of the storyline. You know what I'm saying? To me, Ryan Reynolds would know that. And I would hope that Disney or Marvel wouldn't take that and make that part canon. Hopefully.
But I feel like they no longer. I feel like She-Hulk proved they no longer have. They no longer take themselves seriously. They now are like, we don't care. We're kind of like, they now. I feel like they are in like self-deprecation mode. They know that they've gone from we are like making comic book movies, and we are not afraid of it. And they've kind of transitioned to, these are kind of silly, huh? Yeah. And I hate that so much. It's part of the reason why I don't like Deadpool films, because I know what Deadpool is supposed to be trying to say, and I get it.
Right.
But to the casual fans, it's not like you're laughing with us. It's like you're laughing at us. And I think that is what they're promoting to casual fans. Like, aren't these comic book movies dumb? Fuck these movies. They're so stupid, right? Look at all the shit that they threw in there as Easter eggs to say, like, look, what a stupid idea. We'll never do this. Everything from Short Wolverine to Wolverine versus Hulk, like all these ideas that to them are so ridiculous that it's like they throw them in there because they'll never really flesh those out, because it's too comic booky to them. So they're doing all this stuff that's like tongue in cheek, like being funny in your face, and that I don't like with Deadpool. and I don't think that belongs in an Avengers film where there's supposed to be high stakes. Like Doom is not somebody you jokey with. Like when Ben and Torture like fucking with each other. When Doom shows up, ain't nothing funny no more. Like that's supposed to be. You're supposed to feel dread and seriousness when Doom is around. And I don't want to do the gun shit where like everything's all serious and then here's Deadpool joke and just keep that shit running. Like I don't want that. Like not for this. And they're doing a lot of all over the place. Here's all of our ideas. Let's dump them in there. We got the X-Men with the old school X-Men with all the new costumes that they should have saved for the fucking new X-Men. Now they're gonna waste them on the OG cast. There's all these ideas in this that is really frustrating. And Deadpool being in this film is just yet another thing that has me just trying my hardest to bite my tongue and just shut the fuck up and wait to see what they do. But there's a lot for every cool thing. There's something that I know is just going to piss me off until I see what they do with it. And I just keep trying to remind myself, Russo's. But Marvel ain't what it was, so Russo's being at the helm doesn't fill me with the same confidence that it used to.
Yeah, and I think that's yeah, bro. I don't. And the thing is, it's like I don't want to be there. I don't want to live in that particular space. Like I really don't.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I want to have the level of confidence, and I want them to show me that they're confident in what they have, despite what's the fans' desire, despite of any. I don't want there to be a dependency because to me, you've already done that with Robert Downey Jr. And you already have so many different people that are going to be, and I know that. Again, I get it and understand that. Okay, we can't cry about it because we got the same emphasis in both, Infinity War and Endgame when we had so many individuals. But even though this is called Avengers Doomsday, it's not just Doom. It is an Avengers film, so I get that. But this would be the very first time. And you only introduced it slightly in, Deadpool and Wolverine with the happy scene. You know what I mean? Like this would be the very first time that you're inserting Deadpool in Avengers.
Exactly.
And here's the thing: if you're inserting a Deadpool in this film, then what's next is a Hugh Jackman in this film. I'm sorry, he's going to be there. I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, he's going
to be in this film.
Yeah.
They're going to bring him in this particular film. X-23 is going to be in this film because we already have Channing Tatum in this film. You're going to bring them in. I mean, I don't know about Blade. I don't know about Elektra. I don't know about those characters. But
they bring everybody in this, but Eternals.
Thank God.
Nah, bro, because they could have put in Makari, bro. I would have loved to see Makari in this fucking film.
And I think they do deserve they deserve a better movie. I wouldn't mind them showing up just to show something.
Better movie. They deserve a better movie, but the thing is, they deserved a better direction. It wasn't that I did not like the characterization. I just didn't like what the fuck that they basically did with the, I didn't like. Anyway, we're not there yet.
The only thing good for that movie was Makari.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm talking. We ain't gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. I'm talking about this film right now. So I want to kind of stick here. Because I'm not. We're not going straight off on this shit.
Say, where's the Jedi kids about to go?
We ain't doing that.
You said Makari. Like, what?
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Vinny the only one to stay on point. Vinny be like,
my antenna went up.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna say because we ain't straightened off. We're gonna stick here. What I'm saying is they're gonna insert those characters in this particular film because again, if you have one, they're gonna bring them all in because it's only gonna make sense that you do that because of what we saw at the end of Deadpool and Wolverine. You know what I mean? Right. So it's gonna only make sense that now they would have to explain it because here's the thing: if you don't basically bring him in with the Avengers, then I think it is intentional that we'll actually see them or him with the X-Men. Now, you're going to have to explain that because that's when it gets a little bit fuzzy. Which universe? And you're not going to basically say that the X-Men that we actually saw at the end of the Marvels is in the same fucking universe, because it's not. So now you're going to have to really explain that. So
see, now you done messed me all up, because I think they're not going to explain that.
Going across universe to universe to gather teams to fight Doom.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But
and I think Wolverine, because of the other X-Men, all the other X-Men are going to be in it. I feel like that's the reason why Wolverine. I don't think
they already saying that.
The fact that everybody's going to get their comic costumes is going to piss me off so much.
Monica Rambeau going to have a lot of big parts with Doom. So
and you're not going to see a rated R version of this character in this film. It's not.
Who?
I would. You know what? I would Deadpool. But you know what would be some funny shit? I'm gonna tell you what would be funny as fuck though.
Yeah.
That if he decides to throw a motherfucker in here or something like that, that they doing like they bro. If they do him like they did Richard Pryor on network TV, whenever he said motherfucker, bro, he said monkey feces or Mickey feces, bro. If they did some shit, if they cut that shit in there, bro, I would lose my fucking mind, bro. That shit would be
hilarious.
That shit would be, and he'd be like, wait a minute, like literally, he can't control this shit. You can break the fourth wall, but the enemy, every time you say some shit,
I was getting ready to say that.
Or they say Mickey Ficky or monkey feces, bro. That shit would be funny as fuck.
When he put that uniform on, Ryan Reynolds is no more. He bugged. He
does.
Yo, he goes in behind the scenes.
You know what?
Before the scenes. I don't think they're gonna be able to control his mouth.
Dude, I can watch Once Upon a Deadpool. I think I watched that more than I watched Deadpool 2.
The regular John,
yeah. I got there because the kids were, you know what I'm saying. So I've watched that more times, and it was like, dude, I thought
I think he'll pay the fine. If he pay a cussing fine, I think he'll pay it. I don't think they're gonna be able to stop him from cussing, bro. Like rated R or not,
I don't know. Bro.
He gonna do a Sam Jackson and drop a motherfucker in there at some point. I think he will, bro.
I think if he do it, they're gonna do it smart. I think they'll work into the script and blank it out or something. They're not gonna let it be played though, not in this.
But he gonna say it.
Yeah,
he gonna say it. He gonna say it, bro.
But what my boy said, open the effing door in
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. So I think you're allowed one. It's still right.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how as long as you make it look, I don't give a fuck. As long as you make this shit good, bro. That's all I'm worried about. Make it fucking good and make it make sense. But sometimes you can leave it up to the imagination. You can definitely do that. Yeah, that baby knife. That shit was funny. I'm not gonna front.
That shit was funny as hell.
I mean, he said it twice, bro. That shit had me laughing. Bro, the baby knife scene, bro. Listen, I enjoyed. I'm not gonna front, bro. When I saw fucking X-23. When I saw
that one of my favorite parts of that movie, bro.
That when they showed Team Anarchy, bro, I was like, yeah. And that van scene where they was fucking each other up, that shit was dope too.
Yeah, bro.
And that was, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, and I said this, and motherfuckers thought I was playing. That one scene inside the van when Hugh Jackman as Wolverine was going to fuck off.
Yeah,
that to me.
That was awesome.
Bro, that was a fucking Academy Award winning scene.
Yeah, because they was going at it, bro.
Because when he was talking, when he was angry,
when he was saying this shit, it was nothing but fury and anger, and bro, and the intensity in his face. Yeah, it's like you felt that shit, bro.
Yeah.
You felt him snapping the fuck out, bro.
I think he caught him in the face too, bro.
And all Deadpool could say to him was, "I think I'm going to kill you now."
Yeah.
Because he couldn't say shit.
Yeah.
That shit was
dude,
dope.
man. Them movies are pure entertainment. Man, my parents who don't watch, I usually don't put stuff on like that, man. My parents watched that joint and laughed all the way through. It was entertaining, you know what I'm saying? But again, it's different having him playing with Marvel characters is going to be different than him being in that movie, whatever. So that's the only thing. Like that's
bro.
I think, and the comic book is the same. I just read a comic book when he was fighting all these scrolls. Super dope, man. But you're reading it as this contained thing where it's not bleeding into the Marvel. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to hear anything
He
about
made
this.
the film. It was what the film was supposed to be with him in it, and you can't expect anything less.
Right.
And that's why I want to see what the transition is going to be in this film. But I don't care as long as you make it good and as long as it makes sense, and stop telling us who the fuck. Just let us see who the fuck. Look, just let us see, bro. They didn't do a chair watch with Infinity War. They didn't do a fucking chair watch with because we didn't need that shit. All we wanted to see was the shit on screen, bro. So like, just let it play out, man.
I'm about to act like Vinny. I don't want no trailers.
Yeah, we gonna definitely see, man. He said, imagine the new Avengers on screen and Wade stops the scene and remind us where they came from, why they took it. Would be great. Like Thor explaining Dark. Yeah. We'll see. Anyway, I want to move into this real quick too, man, because
Dark
especially
World got so much hate. That's ridiculous.
What'd you say, Ho?
Dark World got so much hate. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I liked it, but I don't know. Maybe I'm weird.
It had its moments. It definitely had its moments in there, bro. But I don't know.
I didn't like the first Thor movie either.
Has anybody basically read?
Yeah, both of the movies equally.
Has anybody read the Ultimate Spider-Man 19?
No, bro. I've been so busy. I have it upstairs. I'm late on that.
This book keeps getting better and better, bro. Because what they are doing with
that's Mr. Negative,
bro. I can't. So listen,
you can spoil it.
Yes, he's in it. But it's not even basically what they're doing. It's not even just Mr. Negative. It's not even just Kingpin, because Kingpin is Kingpin no matter how you write him in what world, but there's a reason for it. What they are doing, bro, with the cult of Mysterio, bro. Oh my fucking God, bro.
Insanity, right?
Some of them are probably
the most.
You're gonna make me read this tonight, bro.
Yeah, you got me excited. I know.
Listen.
They gotta be some of the most boldest storytellers.
Yes.
Spider-Man comics have done. Bold and successful now. I'm not talking about the bold and trash it. Bold and successful.
Yeah.
Stuff that Spider-Man comics have done in these.
I'm gonna read it tonight.
Just think Quarter Vowels, but with Mysterio.
But yeah,
what?
Just imagine, bro. You know how many problems we've had with just one Mysterio?
Yeah. Oh God.
Imagine basically a cult where the Mysterio moniker is passed from one person to the other.
Oh wow.
And who's in it will blow your fucking mind, bro.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It'll blow your fucking mind, bro.
There was an issue. I think it was 18, maybe 17. Where it was like almost like back-to-back panels of like reveals. It was like boom, boom, boom of like three people that are like really important to like kind of the importance of the story. I'll just say it like that.
Yeah, bro.
That was really so well done. But this issue in particular, all I'm gonna say is Ultimate Venom.
Yeah.
I think Ultimate Venom. They're not even putting a lot of focus on it. Like, he's just there and phenomenal. It's like
bro,
an entire different spinoff, because Ultimate Venom, like what they're doing with that character is phenomenal. The character design is crazy. His story is insane. The sidekick shit is just such a great take on it. It's there's so many.
Is it still Eddie?
No. It's not. It has nothing to do with Eddie.
I'm gonna read it tonight.
It has nothing to do with Eddie.
So many different things that they do.
You'll like who it is.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm not going to show this then. Fuck it.
Oh, it's not Mary Jane. It's not Mary Jane, is it?
No, I ain't saying shit. You'll like who it is. Okay. Just read the book. You'll like who it is. But the thing is,
you'll like what they do.
When this person says, when he says, would you like me to take over? Bro, you are not understanding, Jedi Kid. You don't understand what the fuck I'm saying until you read this book.
A certain villain got put in a wheelchair and is now in a wheelchair and is drooling and has to breathe through a fucking pipe.
Yes.
What?
Bro, this is a savage version Oh fuck, bro!
I'm gonna read tonight.
Yeah, bro. Like it's
terrorizing, bro.
I ain't worried about it. I'm gonna read it tonight.
He got me with the voice change.
Bro,
yeah, I'm gonna read it tonight.
Listen, bro, he don't give a fuck, and I love it. I love what they've basically done. Even what they did. You got to read it. I can't because it's too much. It's too much to really talk about. But Kingpin is Kingpin in pretty much almost every iteration.
Yeah.
But it's the stories that are around it and how he's affecting those stories that make more sense. You know what I mean? Even Mr. Negative's influence in this book, bro. It's ridiculous.
If you haven't started this, I will say going into it, and some people might take this, negatively, but don't expect like balls to the walls pause action in all of these issues. What the magic of what Hickman is doing here is taking this what we know of Spider-Man, the Spider-Man universe, inverting it, subverting your expectations at every chance that they get, lulling you into a false sense of security with giving you some things that are familiar, right? And you're like, okay, I know that, and then they flip that on your head. And so you're, as a reader, you're always in this sense of uncertainty, which adds to your excitement when you flip through each panel. So I would say don't expect crazy action throughout all of these issues. What you really should go in there and really be excited for is just the level of complexity that comes with the reintroduction that some of these characters go through, and some of the texture of the relationships.
From this,
the art from Kiketo is phenomenal.
Yes,
and not just when
the artwork looks crazy.
Bro, look at his Venom. Look at his Venom.
Nah,
bro, just read it. Just read
it.
Bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Read it. Read it. Read it.
You like the video game a little bit. That's crazy.
Just read it. That's all I'm gonna say. But go ahead, Vinny. What are you gonna say?
The art is phenomenal. And not just the fights and splash pages with Spidey doing dope shit, which are phenomenal, but just his day-to-day apartments, just the way he draws a lamp, like everything this motherfucker draws is phenomenal. He was on Punisher, he was on Daredevil, and now he's on this.
Yo, he get him to his ass.
That's hilarious, bro.
Yo, I'm saying, bro, when you read the book, you'll understand, bro, because you'll have that face, bro. I'm reading through pages, and I'm like, yo, this is the shit. You know what? And this is what fucks me up. The Ultimate Universe is putting the main universe to fucking shame, bro.
The regular ASM is starting. It's starting to kind of turn that corner. You know, the 8 deaths of Spider-Man. Even what Miles is doing is somewhat interesting, but really when you compare it, both. The Ultimate Spider-Man line is just smacking.
Bro,
I way too many storylines.
Yeah.
You know how bad it is right now compared to Ultimate is the last thing that came out of ASM that people are excited about is the fact that Mary Jane is no longer with Paul. That's the last thing that came out that people are excited about. That's kind of like that kind of should put you in that mindset of where people are at when it comes to ASM. But Ultimate, man, it's where it's at right now.
Bro, look at his suit. Oh my god, bro. Look at this fucking suit.
I'm about to read.
Bro, when it first started, he didn't it didn't have the symbiote stuff on it, right? When Peter first got the suit, it was all black, and I was like, I really like that, bro. There's nothing on it, just all black, no white.
That's dope.
And the way they draw it, like the art on this is so dope. Like you see all the white the webbing lines in it, and it's just it's incredible.
That's it.
Yeah, it's yeah, bro. Get on this shit real quick because where it's going, it's like each book just keeps getting better and better. And even here's the thing: the dope part about this book, bro, and like what Roberticus said, it's the conversations because the conversation that Mary Jane has with Peter in this book.
Oh, bro, I was nervous. I was like, "What you
I
about to
was
say right
nervous
now?"
as fuck, bro, because she was just like, yo, and she's a no nonsense type of mom who don't give a fuck who you are. Like literally,
When
like
when
she,
your rock is telling you I'm tired, you
I'm
kind of
tired,
scared.
bro.
You get scared, bro. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, I'm tired, bro. Like, and the conversations are like, yo, I'm at that wit's end type of shit.
Yeah, yeah,
Type of shit. You know, I'm at that wit's end type of shit. So even to the point where even Venom's scared. That's just the way that shit is.
yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro. Like she is a no nonsense person in this book, and I'm loving it, bro. Like pick this shit up quick, like literally where it is going, bro. And I can't wait for episode. I can't wait for book 20. I definitely can't wait to it.
yeah, man. And, this is only going for what 24 issues.
24 20,
Um,
was it 25 or is it
yeah,
20?
something like that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna end like a year and a month, basically, or 2 years and a month, I should say.
Yeah,
So it we I can't wait to see how they wrap up this story, and I'm
yeah,
sure they're gonna bring him into the Ultimates, which is fantastic in its own right. I mean,
Ultimus is
outside, I've been bouncing back. Vinny, man, we've been having these conversations. I keep coming back. I keep just thinking about this panel. It seared into my brain, bro. Read, bro. Read.
yeah,
And I forget. I think he's talking to. I forget who he was talking to. And somebody was like, "It's okay, man. We'll try something else." He's like, "It's not okay. None of this shit is okay.
yeah,
Like the whole everything about this is fucking
yeah,
wrong, bro."
yep.
yeah,
And it's just like you just feel it because of those panels that they illustrated. I feel like that was on issue 5 where it shows the basically the whole you know, Fantastic Four
Yeah, Ultimus
not
number 4.
making it.
Ultimus
Yeah,
number 4.
is
One of the
his
greatest
whole
comic.
tragedy. Bro, it was just something about that comic made you feel in a way that is so akin to maybe one of those movies that just like every time you watch it you tear up. It's automatic. It just hits something
yeah,
within you. And that to me, I think that's what it did for me. It was so emotionally well done that it sticks with you.
yeah,
And that's why I'm rooting for that Ultimates line to just merge with this, so Spider-Man can continue, and that they can kind of move towards, getting the Maker up out of that city and trying to do a lot of this stuff. So,
yeah. Because that's what I'm saying. Like it's just a matter of time until he arrives. Now that's where it's at.
Literally, there's a countdown.
It's a countdown to him basically arriving. And the fact of the matter is, the way they're basically referencing time is that the maker's already there. You're just moving through time to get to where he's at.
Yes.
He's
mm,
already there. So we're seeing it through the eyes of the characters who are trying to get there. But the maker's
mm,
already there,
Yep.
waiting
mm.
because he's already.
And,
It's the prep work to get in. It's the
right.
steps that have been done.
And the Maker has done his job so well that
Yeah,
even without them facing him, all the other shit has been insurmountable to the
yeah,
Ultimate.
yeah. Because
Bro,
his contingency plans are already in place because he's already seen this shit and knows it was going
y'all,
to happen, bro.
let the Maker for a minute. This was something that I had to like really think about, like how ingenious this shit was. When it comes to, there's been different versions of this person, and you're like, oh, that's a really great take on this character. But this one was just like, oh my god, I can't believe nobody thought of this before. We've gotten Maestro Hulk before,
Yeah,
World Breaker Hulk. But Shang-Chi Hulk?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That shit is crazy.
Who this version of the Hulk isn't by himself. He's not by himself. He can handle this shit by himself, but he's not by himself. He has some of the most deadliest motherfuckers with him that are just slaughtering motherfuckers, bro. He done already lopped off fucking She-Hulk's head. He pulled out Tony Stark's spine. Bro, he's been running through these motherfuckers, bro. In the essence of time was the only thing that saved these motherfuckers, bro. Like, that's the way this shit is. It is in freaking insane. Even, bro, bleeding down to what they are doing with the X-Men, bro. It is.
Ultimate Wolverine's off the chain.
Bro, but like, bro, like I'm telling you, like this,
Omega Red and
these books,
bro, they got Omega Red, Magic,
Omega Red is violent,
looking awful. You know what I mean? In the great way.
But they just redid Logan's suit with the freaking
it's red and black. It's all red and black
with the white X on there.
Red and black. Bro. It's red and black, and it's
His freaking beard's coming out from underneath the mask. His beard's all long and shit. It looks crazy, dog.
Yeah, it's insane, bro. And even what they did with fucking Nick Fury, bro, like the shit. These books, I can't wait. Just read the shit.
When it all comes together, it's going to be a modern day like comic event.
I have to read this in the
It'll be the closest that we can get in the 2020s to what an Infinity Saga was. I truly believe that.
Yeah, it is, bro.
I'm on it.
Bro, read. When I say read, so have you even started the runs yet?
Yeah, I've been reading Ultimate Spider-Man. I'm only behind 2 books. This book and the 2 before it.
Okay.
So 3 books. I gotta read 3 books.
Yeah,
bro. And I'm reading Ultimate Wolverine too, and Black Panther. But I'm not reading any after.
Black Panther's getting like really spicy.
Yeah,
it is definitely getting spicy.
You gotta read Ultimates too. The only book you can skip is Ultimate X-Men. Ain't no loss there.
No, I'm not reading.
Yeah. Go ahead and skip that one. But
read
your Ultimate Black Panther.
Yeah,
Wolverine, Spider-Man, Black Panther, but I'm reading.
Yeah,
Wolverine, Spider-Man.
You gotta check the Ultimates though, Jay. It's fire.
The Ultimates is definitely
Ultimates is fucking bro. Like they perfectly encapsulate Captain America. A new take on Hawkeye.
Yeah.
I have the Ultimates, the new one, the Ultimates. I think it's
bro. They just got fucking
big one.
Captain America got his ass handed to him by the Ultimate Quicksilver, bro. Whooped his ass, bro. Whooped his ass, bro. Happened. Like that just, and there's the younger version, so that they're. Wait, but I mean, bro, wait till we get to the ultimate version of this, bro. I cannot fucking wait.
I'm ready.
It's coming soon.
Ultimate Negro. The comic coming to y'all soon.
I'm ready for that,
bro. It's happening, bro. You already know it's going down.
You haven't seen Spider-Man in this light, man. He gonna be swinging upside down, smoking blunts. But
you gotta have the
scene from Spider-Man acting brand new.
Yeah,
acting brand new.
Brand new.
You already know, man. But I definitely pick this up. If you actually haven't picked up the entire run, it's definitely worth it from page to page. It's incredible. Pick it up. I can't wait to episode or book 20, man. It's coming. Pick it up, man. Pick it up and read it because it's definitely exciting, man. But other than that, man, I think we covered a lot, man. We covered some things. And now here's the thing is I do want to actually cover One World Under Doom. Because the revelation last week, bro. Yeah, it's some fuck shit that Doom's on. But yeah, when you read it, you're gonna probably be like, but is he wrong though? That's the way you're gonna be. That's just the way he's taking you through this. So I can't wait to read that, man. But definitely, guys, thanks everybody for being there out there. Read these books, man. And also for being on board with content, man. Jedi Kid, man, what you got going on, man? Besides golf, retirement, gator meat, and all that good stuff, bro, and gold chains and touch me, tease me.
No, man, no. I'm enjoying the retirement thing, but I got to get my baby to school in the morning. And then after that, I got golf again tomorrow at 10.
You probably got that watch on too, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
I ain't trying to blind cast.
Yeah, you trying to blind cast, bro.
And then that's it, man. That's it for my week, man. Just taking my baby to school and picking her up, man. Doing the daddy stuff.
It is back to school week, man. You already know how it is, man.
Definitely
appreciate it, man. Thank you for being here.
No doubt.
Insanity, bro. What's going on with you, man?
And just looking forward to this weekend, gearing up for that. So once again, Harrisburg Comic and Pop Con. So that'll be at Farm Soda this weekend in Harrisburg. So if you from the area, you know it. Just getting shit together for that. Looking forward to being back here next week, talking more comic book stuff. There's even more movie news that we haven't touched on, so we'll be circling back to that. Just always something new. And we'll be talking more comics too. So we'll be breaking down some stuff and I'm sure there'll be tons of new stories that came out because it seems like every day there's some drama going on somewhere with something for us to add to the lexicon. So looking forward to all that, and thanks for having me on. We'll be
like weapons being whacked. I'm sorry.
And here's the thing, Jay. All right, since you hadn't said, I want to know, man. Like, we know each other a long time, and
bro, weapons was like fucking it with a witch.
Wait, I love you, bro. we get along so well with movies, and we have such similar tastes. And I'm wondering, man, like, how many times you gonna watch Superman if you hate it and then don't like weapons?
No.
I don't bring up the Superman thing. What you doing to me?
I told you I watch Superman. I told you why I watch that shit, so I can fucking critique it.
Hey, he called me yesterday, yo. He called me yesterday just to tell me that his family didn't like it. Like I ain't got enough. Hey, yo, man, just to let you know, man.
Listen, my daughter wanted to see it, and then my wife, she loves Superman, so she wanted to see it. So
are you sure?
He protected his family the whole time.
And I told him, I said, yo, this
I've
shit
never
is
seen
ass.
a movie I didn't like more than once or
Listen,
twice.
man.
Most.
Listen.
I
had to watch it to make sure how much I really hate it. I hate that movie.
Real quick. Yes,
5 times, bro.
We will do some Alien Earth talk next week because we have to. So we'll basically do that next week. Yes, after this next episode, because I think they're not doing 2 episodes a week anymore. They only did that last week. This is an episode per week, so we will do Alien talk. Next week we'll be back here and we'll definitely do some of that talk because I know I want to talk about it because I'm loving everything that I'm seeing so far. So we will do some of that talk next week. We'll definitely put some of that in here. So expect us to have that conversation.
And anyone prepping for next week's Alien Earth talk, if you've seen episode 1 and you think maybe it's not for you, just watch episode 2.
Watch episode 2.
If you don't like it after episode 2, you might be right. It's not for you. But 2 episodes.
Episode 1 was for me. Episode 1 and 2 was for me.
This version of the alien, this motherfucker is like super ruthless.
Vicious, bro.
Like
he's
super,
ruthless,
he's like
armored
mad
up.
as hell.
He
like,
is vicious, bro.
The other alien movies, it's like okay, they hunt you, they'll sneak around, they get you. This motherfucker, if you like a door on him, he's pissed off.
Sadistic.
And I figured out where he came from. I had to figure out who it was that hatched this thing, and and I figured out who it was because that motherfucker knew. That's why he was hovering over that chick.
Yeah,
he knew.
Yep,
he fucking knew, bro.
He knew it.
What was his name? What was his name? The scent that was on the ship. He knew. He knew.
The one that he hit in the floor.
Yep. And which is why even the cyborg not him. It was the other scent. He was the Asian character that was
the bald head.
He's a scent. Yeah, he was and that was one of the reasons why Cyborg was trying to shut him the fuck up and move him away because he didn't want to draw attention to it.
Yeah,
and I was like, "Oh, you motherfucker, bro!" But
the alien I've never seen. He is pissed the fuck off. He is angry as shit,
bro.
Like,
getting big Z, bro.
This show should have been a movie, though.
Bro, I'm loving the format. I'm loving
looks
what
cinematic.
it is each and every week. I'm loving it, bro, because they can put more into it.
So hold on. So Hickman has nothing to do with this at all?
No, hell no.
Bro, it's like a Hickman. It's like I was telling it's like Avengers versus Aliens to me. The same kind of setup, sort of, where they're on Earth, but it's like, bro, like it feels like a Hickman book, dog. Like,
it's not a Hickman.
It's funny though, because you just imagine Aliens versus Avengers. This is the type of aliens that took over the fucking
exactly.
The whole planet
of this motherfucker.
Yeah. This would be how it would happen on this particular planet. Right. And what I love is how they are setting up the cross media between that and Predator, bro. This is beautiful, bro. It is some of the most beautiful work that I'm seeing so far, and I am loving it. Yeah, Tang is the synthetic. Yeah. So I am loving it, bro. I am loving everything. And we will talk about it next week. I don't want to kind of spoil. So we will make sure y'all watched all 3 episodes because we will have that conversation.
It's so good
next week, man. Definitely. But anyway, man, thanks. Prop, what's going on with you, bro?
Yeah, man, nothing much, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, man. If I say anything, I'll be making it up. I ain't got nothing going on, man. Just family stuff, man. I got to go back to school. I got to teach tomorrow.
Word.
Dude, I did
teach Wiz.
Pray for me because I'm trying to get got some stuff in the works, man. Hoping it comes through.
You got it.
Yeah, hoping it goes through, man. But
you got it.
So yeah, man. So that's it. Wednesdays, I'm gonna be late on Wednesday.
I got you. Say
what? So I'll probably be like, it'll be various. Yeah, well, my daughter, the volleyball stuff too. All her games are on Wednesdays. Some of them are early, some of them are later.
You just pop in when you can, bro.
All right, bet, man. But that's it, man. I got stuff I'm supposed to be doing, bro. Like I feel like I'm supposed to be opening up some toys and stuff. Man, I done lost the energy. The figures that's this size. I talked about it on my show. I've lost the energy of opening these up with the multi-camera stabilizer and all that. So I think I'm just going to sit right here and open these bad boys up. And for the 1/6 scale stuff and the prop stuff, I think I'll do the more cinematic stuff. So not a big deal, but slowing down, but at the same time, it'll help me put more videos out. You know what I'm saying? Got to get back to work.
Bro. Appreciate it, man.
Besides that, dude, man, was looking forward to this all week, though. So glad to be here, man. This is therapy for me.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for being here as always, man. And last but not least, bro, say your name, man.
He always says
it in the outro. Always a pleasure to be here with my brothers, man. Talking Marvel, talking all these comics and pop culture is always a blessing. So always thankful to be here, Leo. As for me this week, nothing much. Just like Prop, just family stuff, taking care of stuff around the house, and just chilling, man. Enjoyed the Battlefield 6 beta this past weekend.
I haven't played that shit yet. Fuck.
So that was the last of it. So we'll most likely we'll be seeing you in October. So I'm really excited about that. That game was really interesting to me. Plus, I'm just like over Call of Duty in general. I don't stop playing. Yeah. It was like a little boy's game to me, honestly. But other than that, man, just chilling. So again, you guys know the rotation. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We had a lot. We had a winner, Dockinator, of course. Dean, shout out to Dean.
Hell yeah, bro.
The Booty King. He took home the win last Friday. So again, we're gonna work towards our next giveaway, our next competition. So get ready for that, and please just make sure you stay tuned to the Figureflex Friday group on Facebook for more updates for Rumi, Leo, or even myself if we feel so inclined. But yeah, that's it, man. My name is Late Bloomer, and just like the newborn, I made a duty.
You heard what he said.
You heard. I thought you were gonna say just like Amber Heard.
Yeah,
everybody can go that way. I'm trying not to bring that up. I'm trying not to remind that. We got past that part, you know.
You talk about old shit.
Every time I bring a joke back,
literally,
it stays here for like 2 weeks, bro. I gotta let it die. I gotta kill it.
Nah, you're good. As long as Renz Talentino is in the chat, bro, you would never. Nothing that happens on this show will ever die. So you have to understand that that's just the way this shit moves.
That's how it goes.
That's how it goes, bro. That's how it happens, man. You already know. But definitely, man, thank you for stopping through and being there as always. Definitely important, man, and all that good stuff. Again, man, thank you guys, everybody out there for being here. I do just a quick reminder. So we do have, again, Say What Wednesday is definitely going to be here this Wednesday. So I just wanted to put that out there as well, depending on what they did. They're starting off already, but we're going to get into like some more stuff. That Vader looks incredible.
Oh, man.
Also, I want to give you all a reminder of what's happening next month. So September, we're going to have it's going to be the 6 scale celebration 2025. And that's going to be running from the 5th and the 6th. Now, I'll be actually doing it on the 6th. I think my slot is around 11 a.m. So if you want to, just basically make sure you tune in. So I just want to put this up here. So it's going to be the 1/6 celebration 2025. Me, myself, and an incredible panel, but also we're going to have Yost on. Now, he's going to be on 2 shows that day. But we're going to have him on to basically do a Q&A with him about Linda Carter, Wonder Woman, update towards the future. Also, there's going to be 4, not 1, but 4 $25 gift card giveaways courtesy of Underground Figures as well on that show. So definitely shout out to my man Ray over there, Underground. And also a surprise giveaway. You don't know where, you don't know how, you don't know when, but it might be on my show. It might be on all the other shows that are going to be happening those 2 days. But there's going to be a couple of surprise giveaways. It's going to be a big one. Trust me.
I'm retired. I'm trying to win.
So definitely, I'm telling you, man. Yeah. So definitely, this is going to be. I already have the thumbnail up. It's already basically the show's created. So definitely make sure that you are there. As always, man. Appreciate y'all for always being here, man, and being on board with us, because that's going to be a huge show. But anyway, thank you guys for being here, man. Another good one. We will talk to y'all later, man. Peace out, all that good love stuff. And yeah, we'll be back next week for another incredible show. Support your brick and mortar, man. Make sure you do it. What you about to say, bro?
I was gonna say bye.
Bye. Bye.